where wiser men would have...
Thank you, Indominus and Crodox and Virtual Army. Let's go. With 7.
So glad the podcast is live. Warp speed ahead.
Welcome everyone to STFC Briefings. Glad to see you here on Mother's Day. What an exciting time to be alive. Say thank you to all your mums and the fantastic mothers that brought you up and brought you to this world. Thank you all. Celebrate them well. In the US, we celebrated them in the UK a month ago. It's really nice to have you all here. We're on a 7 of 7 of 7 of 7 of 7 that has 7, the maybe's called 7, said we're on level 7 hype train at 77%, requiring 3 subs. It would be amazing if it required 7 subs, but thanks to the 7 subs from 7 of 7, 7, it got us there. Raider, you're on a 30 stream streak, which is unbelievable. Kandajal, welcome in on Discord as well. So let's get this hype train going. Let's keep it going. We've only got 3 subs to go to get us to the next level, but I am not here alone. I thought I was going to be here alone, but there are people that love this place, and which is very nice of them to do. So thank you very much. We do have community mod legend Netniv here, who is our G6 representative, along with an icon of the industry in MJ Hat, who's the leader of the Mike Night on Sunday nights and Revolution X on the weekend. Backlash. It's Blacklash. Backlash. 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 And we got a lot of backlash, definitely all right, from WWE Blacklash. LOD, subscribe with tier 1 for levels. Remember, guys, if you can do your own tier, I'd love to get to Partner Plus. It just means that more money would go to charity rather than half of it going to Twitch. So I think I calculated like 11 people doing tier 3s for 3 months. Not that anyone needs to do that, but just thought I pointed that's the kind of number scale, and we can get there. So if anyone wishes to do that, it'd be amazing. And Nigel's on his every stream. Thank you so much there, Lum, for he doesn't get any thrusts apparently, but also, the thing to be wary about is we do have abs here as well as Sojim, Maktako, Beached Whale, General Arc. It's going to be feisty, exciting. And then Gary Busey's even joined us here for the whole server to access. Lady Command, well done, because Scopely's survey is something they do look at, so that's something I'd recommend to do. Mad Hatter, thank you for gifting Lady Command that. We're only 50 seconds away with 1 sub to go to get us to the next level. We're on level 7. We'd finish that, which would be amazing. Wow, Quasel, we have quite a lot that we've got to sort of kick off with, which is absolutely amazing and something to sort of discuss a little bit, which is, so let's talk about the comp, because I think the comp is a good thing, right? I was going to go Alliance numbers, but I'm going to go comp first. Oh, thank you so much, whoever got us to there. Oh, J-Babes, thank you with 200 bits in there. Quasel, whatever the community managers did to organize this incredible comp, the community managers have done a fantastic job in pulling possibly one of the best comps we've ever seen in STFC. So, do you agree? That's the first thing.
It's a good one. I mean, I can't remember. I mean, we had those monthly resource tokens once, I think a year, 2 years ago, when we had this. Remember that when the server went down for more than a day
Oh,
or
yes.
a few hours after patch, and then we got, I think, 40 days of those,
Oh, yes.
which is kind of a huge value too. But the battle pass itself always has a very high value because
Yeah.
there's so much in it. So yeah, it's good. It's like kind of for the pain and suffering.
Thanks, Hostess.
And now let's hope they fix the rest and we can enjoy and spend that stuff in game.
Yeah, exactly. Some people said, "Oh, I've got to work for this comp." Well, to be honest with you, it's like 8 days. You can unlock the whole thing, and you get loads of extra resources you never thought. Do you know what? I think the most important thing that people need to figure out is what the community managers did, from Obsidian Hamster to Sempoli to Marto to Hearts of Space to Glorendorf to Mystique Angel. To Sleepy Tato, to Spicy Lemon. There's loads of great people that have done an unbelievable job. I don't know how they pulled it off, but congratulations for doing that. So I'm encouraging people to look, whatever the delivery is, just go and say thank you, because we thank them and we just tell them that this is fantastic. Then hopefully the team will say, look, the players are happy with it, and it might encourage them
Yeah.
to then do more for us, right? Regardless of how it's delivered. So, would you agree?
Yeah. I mean, I heard that same thing. And the thing I said is, come on, if you don't even play the game enough to do 8 dailies
Yes.
within 16 days,
Yeah.
are we really talking about if a comp for you is proper or not? I mean, like, there is no additional work to do. I get it. Some people might say, yeah, but I need to do something for it. Yeah, fine, I can see it. But I don't feel that's, something outrageous to ask, especially if within 8 days you're getting a full month's battle pass.
Yeah.
So ahead of time. So, I mean,
It's great.
I wish we wouldn't need a compensation. It would be better to don't need a compensation. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
But
well,
I like
I'll need
the first
compensation
time-
right now and emotional support, Quasel, because my next sentence is very hard to say, but I'm going to do it. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Thank you, super friend Jason V-Neck, for your fantastic 5 subs. I love to you. I love to you. Yada, yada, yada. You got V-doomed. You got V-smash. You got V-boomed. But you've just got V-subscribe to this channel, which unfortunately means that you have to listen to me without any ad breaks. And you can blame Jason V, whatever his name is. He's got V Core, V this. But the great news is he does appear on a fantastic merchandise on Aloha Dis. You just can't see him. You can only see his hand because, as everyone says, Jason V Handy. Because he is just the Jason V Handy, if you know what I mean. Unfortunately, when I did ask today is Mother's Day, she responded with no, he isn't Jason V Handy, he's Jason V nothing, because he doesn't do anything to that, but he does it to himself, which means he's Jason V Handy for himself, ladies and gentlemen. Jason V Handy, he's done it again, which is. We are cursed, so in that way. Thank you very much, Jason V-Neck. Honestly appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. You don't have to do it. It's really kind. We're on level 9. I can't believe this. But yes, the comp. Now, go ahead,
great.
Netnif.
I had the same conversation with somebody who said about having to claim it. Why do we have to claim it? I was like, well, you know what? For what it is, you're going to be doing it anyway, and it's your choice. You either do it or you don't.
Yeah.
You get the rewards for it or you don't. I'm not gonna say, oh my God, no, now we need to go back to them just so you don't have to do a daily. I think that's a bit overkill, really, for something that's been an excellent gift to us.
Oh,
I know we shouldn't have needed it in the first place, but
Yeah.
we got it, and it was quite surprising. I think it appearing in the season pass maybe confused one or two people because they weren't expecting it there. But because even I went, oh yeah, we've got two exactly the same. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And Flossie brings up a good point. She says, but hang on, we have the compensation, but it's not like they have said, there you go, compensation given, now we can stop working on the issues. They're obviously still working on them. And you continue playing. It's compensation and it's fixing, and it should be continuing in the background as well, which they're doing. Dice on Discord says, not that I always appreciate more, but let's keep it in perspective. There have been dozens of issues over the past few weeks, the latest of which the Alliance tournaments, they expect like almost a $3,000 spend for the top score. They sent a $20 battle pass. They had to work for no less. Oh my God, the work for DICE. Better than normal, but hardly something to praise to Hyphen. No, I'm praising them, DICE, because I want them to be motivated. It's like when someone's going one-on-one on goal and is about to score, like West Ham almost did with Arsenal today. Not that anyone watches soccer here, and I had to call it soccer, which made me ill and sort of throw up inside watching football. But it was a great save by Raya. But what that tells you is if you motivate people because they've done a great job, that's amazing. Just remember, the community managers are the voices that take everything from what you guys say and take it to the developers, because the developers don't have direct access to any of us, and we don't speak to them. But the key thing is the community managers do a fantastic job on what they pulled off. I want to go, do you know what, community managers? Terrific job. Please do more. Thank you so much. So the next comp, we are expecting the same level of brilliance, the same level of passion, the same level of everything to fix it. And that's important. And Netniv's right. General Arc, you popped up. I would love to hear your thoughts.
Are we saying that we're going to be expecting the same amount of mess ups that they did in this arc too?
Oh my God! Of course you'd come in. How many Red Bulls have you had before I answer this question?
6.
6. Okay,
I've only been awake 3 hours.
I think, guys, maybe we need to do exclamation point tip and tip General Arc to solve his problems. We do have 15 subs and 1 minute left on the hype train anyway, which would go to Ambitious about autism, by the way, guys. So thank you very much. If anyone wishes to do that. Yeah.
Well, there is something that I wanted to say.
Of course.
Other than that.
Yeah.
Well, you say that the developers don't have access to us. Why don't they?
No, but they have access to us through the community managers. It seems like,
Yeah, but I mean, why not? Why don't they have access to us? Why don't we do a stream one day that where everybody gives ideas of what they'd like to see in the game, right? And and let them come in and listen to the ideas of what people want, because that will then eliminate the guesswork that Scopely is putting out there. There's a reason why we're getting this year's versions of what they think we want, but actually we don't.
As the community managers tell us, they do read all the Discords, they do watch some of the streams of the various officials' CCs, they do listen to things. So I'm sure they're always looking for ideas and looking for things, suggestions channels on various Discords as well, on the official and the private one is also being very good. So keep giving your feedback, keep giving your ideas.
But when we do it with a stream and it's active and it's live,
yes,
they can get an accurate concept of what people would like and what people don't like.
True.
Yeah,
but of how many people? Out of how many people that play the game? I mean, and you rarely need to ask people what they want because they don't tell you what they need. If you ask me, you can get a feedback and you get a feeling how stuff you do is preserved. But if you ask people what they want, you most likely don't get the answer about what they need. You might listen between the lines and get an idea. I'm with you. But given that the game has 200,000 players and we are, Nigel has done a great job getting all generations on the panel on occasion, but it's still a handful of voices.
Okay. Well, I mean, Beach Whale, jump in because I'm going to read Putt's message directly as with the aggression that was done as well. Go ahead, Beach.
So I absolutely agree with Quasel. It's just a few voices here, and we definitely need. And I mentioned this actually the other day on the private server. I was like, Scopely needs to start with the top 500 players. Talk to them. Then they need to go to the next group in a different generation. Then they need to go to the next group. They need multiple focus groups that hit every part of the game, every generation, every level of spender. And I know a lot of people were like, yay, comp chest, Scopely did good. And the community managers did a great job getting that comp chest. Yeah. But it is not enough. We have had a year and a half of issue after issue after issue. It is not enough.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Just to be clear, I'm telling you to praise the community managers for the work they've done to get this comp.
I said they did a great job.
Yeah, no. But I'm talking about Putz's message, which I'm about to read. Beachwell. That's all it is. And that's what I'm clearly saying here, because we praise them for the work they've done, that they've gotten something quite unique. And Sydney Sorensen, I have read your message. I will get to Alliance tournaments in a second. But Putz is right. He says, I'm sorry, Nigel, but there are essentially an abusive spouse. They hurt people repeatedly. They gift you something and you forget about the abuse. No compensation makes us whole. The net gain or loss is always a loss. For us to praise the compensation, and is the exact definition of Stockholm Syndrome, we are in an abusive relationship. You are asking us to praise it. I'm not asking you to praise it. I've repeatedly said myself that we should praise the community managers for the work they've done to pull this off, because it was the community managers alone to take yet another brilliant step to trying to do something really good. And I want to praise them to go, do you know what, guys? You did a great job on getting this, but keep going with fixing the game. We need to tell the truth. My opinion is not that they that way till recently to miss point to point it out to me. Potts, I absolutely agree. And like as always, jump in, Pepper, if you can. Like as always, Potts, I read both sides of the scale. Do you and the most important thing for you to realize is I always hold both sides of the scale. For me, it is important for people to realize that I'm want to make sure that every side is heard, and see what happens there. I can see a lot of people do that. Putz, do you want to get your words in, buddy?
Yeah, just I wanted to clarify
Of
that
course.
I did not understand 100% what you were saying.
Yes.
I agree 100% that we should be praising the community managers for the effort,
Yes.
for their job, for their dedication, for their love to the game and us.
Yes.
But I think that we still can't deny that what they have even gotten the higher ups to give or to
Yes.
change is
Yes.
still not enough. It is still a half measure. It is still going backwards. And we can't throw that under the bus just because we love and respect and have passion for the game and our community managers.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you, buddy. Spot on in what you said, and yeah, that the thing is, I want to encourage them to keep going. Like when someone's like doing such a great job, you're like, okay, brilliant. Now, let's not forget about the Dauntless and Surges today. Let's not forget about this and that, and they're motivated. They go, oh my god, okay, we did a great job. People are happy. Abs, anything you'd like to add in, buddy?
Yeah, just a comment that I do think that the compensation package was a really good one. I commend the community managers, just like you said.
Yeah.
But it's an acknowledgement that, yes, they did mess up. They still have to turn the ship.
Yes, big time. And
they've acknowledged.
Yeah, and I mean,
good on them.
Step 2 to pausing Alliance tournaments shows that they're listening. So hopefully the community managers got that. So, Jim, anything you'd like to add in on this?
Yeah, so we give Scopely as a whole a lot of slack, and the fact that there are aspects and people representatives for the CMs that do a lot of work, it is kind of frustrating because we a lot of times lump them into it. So
yes,
the fact that they did push this is great. Scopely needs, I mean, it kind of shows that they are hearing us, and there's never going to be a complete, oh well, that rectified it, because we're all passionate about it.
Yeah.
But steps like this are great. They just need to realize that, hey, if they would do a better job of listening to us before they make poor decisions, they wouldn't have to come back and prompt it. So do a little, bit of proactive listening as opposed to reactive.
Yeah, exactly. And also combined with Rev Juice's fantastic video that he did, which basically was very balanced, I've got to say, which is commend to him. So Rev Juice, if you ever do listen to my stream, I do praise you for the fantastic video you did, because that video was superb, well put together. You were measured and you were absolutely balanced in the best way you can to achieve change. And it seems like you've managed to do something and got some responses about Alliance tournament. So kudos on you, buddy, for doing that job. And I think Rev Juice needs some credit. The guy's on the outside doing an unbelievable job. So that was brilliant what you did. Don't you agree, Quasel?
Yeah, it's been great visit. Almost unlike Rev, because normally he likes to drive on drama a little bit more.
Yeah.
But I think the situation called for something like that. And
Yeah.
I'm with Pats. The conversation doesn't fix the game,
Of course.
and we need to keep on pointing them to, okay, this, and that, and ref did that in his way and did a very good job on it. And now let's hope something comes from it. And we see slowly changes. I mean, it seems like Chunker is working and Outpost, and it's stuff that should work. I know it, but I still appreciate that slowly things are moving.
Hopefully so.
Maybe there's hope.
Yeah, Brian, anything you'd like to add in, buddy?
Actually, to that, yeah, Rev Video was great.
Yes.
Y'all aren't wrong. But this contest, to me, showed us two things. Scopely is willing to admit that they've messed up, and they've now set a precedent for the future.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's really important for them to sort of do, and they did. And it seemed like after the Battle Pass comp chat, they came and said they're going to pause Alliance tournaments. Hopefully, taking some of the advice, but a lot of the official CCs have done, and some of the CMs that have also put the advice to players. I know loads of players got asked behind the scenes about what advice they would do to fix the game, to get Alliance tournament specifically on how to get that going. Loads of people had combination advice. They can of course listen to this last stream and see what people also have come together. I'm intrigued to hear from Ghost Pepper as well. Pepper, do you feel the comp was good? How does it feel for you in the G4 world as well?
I think the comp is fine. I mean, it was due, so it almost feels owed. The pause on the Alliance tournament, like, again, I'm catching up because I was late, so I apologize if I'm repeating stuff that I've already said. I'm glad that they listened and that they're pausing it. My concern is this is just going to be another cycle where we think they might start to listen and they might say the right things, but I want to see the action that comes after. Will they actually listen, and will they continue to do so? But the comp, great. I'm glad they came out with a decent comp for everyone that is helpful. I don't mind having to earn a little bit of it, like it makes sense, but at least it's there for everyone.
Yes.
So I was okay with that. And again, I'm glad that they did listen to the enormous outrage over Alliance tournaments, and it sucks that it took an enormous outrage again. And that seems to be the only time they start listening to us is when we basically riot over something. So
that's an issue.
I really hope that they take this in stride and start to actually learn and listen and follow through. And when they do follow through, that they don't do just a halfway job on it and give us enough to keep us happy while they go and mess something else up, and then go back into their routine again. So I'm cautious.
Yeah, of course. It's like a scared dog's in the corner. You're trying to entice it back in. Here's a little treat. Here's another little treat. Slowly, get it to trust you, and then hopefully it'll work out. And they'll get to trust the players, hopefully, with the various channels of amazing sort of recommendations.
We will all rally behind them if they just do the right thing or just listen and take feedback and do things that make sense. We will be here to support them through and through. I just want them to get it.
Yeah, because Eli the Youngling, before you jump in, Quasel, says some of those changes were made because they listened to the players, and I just wonder which players they listened to. But also, Eli, I believe that you've got loads of them following different streams as well. So they're obviously looking at different streams, NDA'd and not, to try and find people to do that. So hopefully they're taking collective advice from loads of different players, loads of different things. And in here, for example, we have every generation available in one place. So when we discuss things as a whole and see how that work. One person we haven't heard from is MJ Hat, and MJ Hat is the LA Knight of this industry. MJ Hat, I don't know if you can speak. Thoughts, buddy? I haven't heard from you in ages, so I'd love to hear your voice. And MJ Hat is probably going to be muted. He's holding the baby. He suplexed the baby onto the bed. Yeah, okay.
Probably on baby duty.
Yeah, MJ Hat. Yes, go ahead, Quasel.
A short question. Because I heard in another stream and in various other situations, might some of the issues with Scopely be that they lack the institutional knowledge, because they redo the same areas again and again. Alliance tournaments, first run, and they get back to it. despite all the issues we had in between.
Yeah.
Do they kind of, I don't know how the others feel, but to me it feels sometimes we're doing some things again and again and again and they don't learn from it.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know.
It's interesting. Gwazel, before I move on to Alliance Tournaments, is there a sheet that recommends any of the stuff or anything to purchase at all from you guys?
We have collected the stuff.
Okay, great.
There isn't really recommendation in there. We can talk about stuff that I see value in, and maybe Ghost Pepper chimes in from other generations.
Yes.
Because we don't have even all of the rank levels required, because a lot of stuff is just for the Master League.
Yeah, I feel like it is, and it's very hard. And some of the things are missing because you've unlocked the Godsend, but if you unlock the other ones, they're still there. Do you know what I mean? Like there's a bit of a mismatch of things, so you can't really tell where you're going to go. But
it's a great thing.
Yeah, it's
because you don't see any more stuff you have. So the store is way less cluttered, which is great. Like that stuff that's good. Sometimes there's little gems hiding.
Yes, there are. And do you know what? I noticed that today, and I went, I'm so glad I'll tell you what I did, what I spent it on, because it helped me basically push through very close to 73 now, inches away, because I went for a tactical one rather than a specific one. So there's loads, like, look at it, study it, because there's so many things you can do. That's great, especially with Legendary, where you only have, unless you've actually done any 20k tasks, what you finish with, which is, I think, unless you're top 5, basically from 6 to 1,000, everyone gets the same. So everyone's got the same amount to play with, 14.4k Alliance Legend credits, which is very important to be valuable, especially for you as well, Ghost Pepper, because you know what you've got to do. But Beach Whale, what would you like to jump in with, bud?
I just want to say, and I know I'm kind of the exception.
Okay.
The rewards are still worthless to me. There's still only like 5 things that do anything for me. And like Walk Scotty and Walk or S&W Scotty will be maxed anyways in a couple months.
Yeah.
So they really didn't make the Alliance tournament worthwhile for the top level players in any way.
Yeah.
And they need to start doing that. We get completely forgotten in a lot of stuff. And I know I'm whining.
No. I was going to ask you
and everything.
I was going to ask you for context. What ops level are you? Just so people are aware.
I am 73. I'm just on month 5 of waiting for my 44,000 rare ore to go to 74.
Yeah. So 73. Out of interest, right? I'd love this debate, and then I'll come to you, Pepper. I'd love this debate this with you. As a 73, so none of the artifacts make a difference for you, right? There's no artifact that gives you a rare efficiency. Am I right?
Nope.
I can't remember. So none of the artifacts.
Well, there's there's nothing for station efficiency.
There not?
For station, there's nothing. Yep.
Okay. For station,
there's the station, or not the station. There's the ship one, but I don't think that actually is that ship parts, or is it mats?
Ship parts, as far as I'm aware.
Ship parts.
Yeah, ship parts.
It's ship parts. It starts at 100% and maxes at 500%. So that's maybe nice to have.
Yeah, exactly. So starting at the top, what would be something that you would love to have in there? If you had to pick one thing and one thing only, and and let's assume for some strange reason they decide to listen to this, what would you say would make you jump on Alliance tournaments? Before fixing the Alliance tournaments, I'm just asking, what would you love to be added and why?
Mats and resources.
So materials. So basically, rare materials you can purchase with Alliance credits, basically.
Correct. Yep.
Brilliant.
Or Sigma Trit, Sigma Partial.
Or Sigma Trit or Sigma Partial. Amazing. So that's the advice over there. Thanks, Beach Whale, for that one. That's a good piece of advice there. For you, Ghost Pepper, but what we're going to go down into the middle before we're going down to the middle before we go back up to top again. Ghost Pepper, what would you say in Alliance tournaments you looked at and saying, oh my God, this is what I'm aiming for right now? What you're putting all your materials into, especially with Legendary.
Yes. So the Legendary I just looked at, and I'm trying to decide what I'm going to put that on, but it might go for, I saw one other Prime research, but I spent mine on Primes for those that I could get through that. I've spent all of that on them, and now I've been really focusing on artifacts, which I have most. So I would rather see a lot more of the rare artifacts show up.
Interesting. Okay.
In the store, because for me, at my level, getting up there, those still matter, and it makes a much bigger impact for me personally. I don't spend mine on any of the crew or anything unless something comes up and it would be the only way I could get it. I'm more focused on research and artifacts and things that should, for me, last longer as I'm leveling up and have a better foundation.
Yeah, that's really important. The sheet that you gave me, Quasel, doesn't have legendary stuff in, does it? Or do I see it?
It's in there, yeah, of course, at the end of the table. It's all in.
Which means, everybody, I'm going to put a little bit of a humor. Go onto Twitch now. Stand by. Because I think Quasel's going to talk. And Quasel, I might do this early. So, everybody, what does Quasel represent? Are you ready for this? A little bit of a laugh. Let's enjoy ourselves. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Captain, STFC cheat sheet is here.
On screen. Why is it green?
Who knows?
All right, everybody, welcome to STFC Cheat Sheet. That cracks me up. Okay, I don't know if anyone saw it, but I don't know if it popped up, but I thought it was quite funny. Love it. So that's amazing. Ladies and gentlemen, we do have Quasel's cheat sheet. So Quasel, here's our cheat sheet, and we'll see how that goes. Jim P.I. would... what? No, Apple. Hilarious. So Quasel, you can see on screen, we've got the Alliance Tournament store options, which are up here, the 7-day stuff, which is here. I'm going to go straight down to the Legendary, because I think that's quite important to have a look at first. So as people look at the Legendary, we can see, reputation bundles, which doesn't sound like they're worth because you get 14,400. Is that right? Pretty much for everybody.
Yeah. I mean, it goes up to 16,500, and I think it goes down a little bit depending on the league you're in.
Okay.
But yeah, I think I've gone down to 10K-ish if they didn't change it.
Yes.
So
yeah, it's something worthwhile to sort of look at. Pick Q is legendary credits.
Yeah.
No way.
All the new officers they added are legendary credits. And honestly, I'm not a big fan of it because I think the value.
Yeah.
Those officers have other sourcing. And I wouldn't spend unless you're really close to unlocking stuff. I mean, PQ is very important. Don't get me wrong. But it feels like there's better ways to spend your currency.
It does. Out of interest, Ghost Pepper, like, are any of these useful for you? The in red.
I'm looking at the prime particles.
You're looking at the prime particles, you said. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm with Quasel. I'm not going to spend those. I don't think those officers are worth spending the legendary on when I can source those elsewhere. If they are already maxed.
Okay, so we're saying.
For me, I'm looking at the prime particles.
Yeah, so 71 plus can see the reputation, which is not worth it. The officers, if you were close, I guess you'd do it. But if you work your way to the prime particles, which is what Ghost Pepper, it just shows us G4 is looking at that, and G5 would do the same. G6 are hopefully the same as well. The V'ger filament seems to be available for 71 plus. The Seal of Kotal, what does that do?
If you scroll to the right side a little bit, you have the full list of all researchers that can be unlocked with those particles.
The Seal of Kotal
is awesome, and
yeah, look at that setup. That's
and
beautiful.
everybody that worked on it, because Tarpy helped a little bit.
Yes,
on
brilliant.
the sheets, and Blue and others. So yeah, it's a teamwork.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing. I can see that the Seal of Kotal's there, and you can unlock. Oh, the tactical, that thing.
Yeah, I mean, if your war room is up, yeah. If not, it's nice if you're a PvP focused player.
Yeah,
especially I get
that might be one. That might be the one I do this time around, but.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think the research is like the G7 players. You can see here, right? These are the ones
you guys are getting it.
Yeah, because the station efficiency for uncommon materials is really useful for me, because I went curveball and I wanted to make sure I got the artifact up again for the gas artifact efficiency for G7, because I wanted to see if I can knock off the last bits to get to 73. And that 73 was more important to me. And I'm like, if I do it now, then whenever Alliance tournaments decides to come back, you don't know how long it's going to take. It might come back in a month, a few months, a week, who knows? Do you know what I mean? So I'd rather just get it now and get it up straight away and see how that goes. G6, but particle are best for G4. Like, I concur you. We do have Ghost Pepper on stage, who is a G4, concur you. And she has been advising us, is that right, that the prime particles is the ones you guys aim for. So this prime station efficiency here for the orbit medallion is very useful for you, because not only does it work for that, but you can get it for the G5 stuff as well, which I think is really useful to do. Would it be something that you guys sort of aim for and see what you can?
Because you can get it, it's a trickle right now at my level to get it. So it takes me forever. So it was another one that I was looking at with these new that are available to speed it up so that I can get them faster. So it's something I would be considering for that, even though that is something that technically, if I wait longer, I'll get it through other events and tests.
But if you're like 100 shards away or 4 shards away or
I'll
whatever,
totally get it. Yeah, I'll totally grab it.
Yeah, and that uses legendary does as well. Oh God. Okay,
yes, these are all the legendary, because we didn't have that before.
Yeah.
All the other primes that were available before the legendary, I got as a G4 player. I got all of the ones that I could that I didn't have, and because I don't buy that stuff, so I've earned all of them.
Fantastic. Well, I concur. You has a great suggestion as well for G4 parts, because that's what he's low with all the time. He says that's the one that he's aiming for, is the G4 parts, to try and do that. That is also good, and that's something to aim for. Sydney Sorensen also said that's also what he's doing, which I think is very valuable to sort of see. So it's very interesting for you guys. You're going for the efficiencies. The same thing with the G7s. We're all going for the efficiencies as well. And the G5s, the G6s, Net Nivs, and the MJ hats, you guys going for efficiencies? What you're spending your currency on? It'd be interesting to hear your, sort of take on it as well.
You mean from the Alliance store?
Yeah.
I haven't actually looked at it at the end of the thing. At the start of it, most of what I was pulling was for the things like mycelium and just the general things going around.
But your legendary credits, what is the bottleneck right now for you today as a G6?
To do legendary credits?
Yeah.
I can't do the tasks, so but I haven't checked this evening to see what credits I've got since the reset.
Yeah, so you get 14,400. So what I'm asking you is, what are you stuck on as a G7? Sirdans brings up a great point. If you don't have the Godsend, put it all into the Godsend. 100%.
Yeah, I'm fortunate that I got the Godsend a while ago. So, but yeah, that is definitely a thing to get.
Exactly. But for you, I don't see anything in the legendary that says G6 at all. All I can see is the weapon drain, the shearing boost, the prime evasion, the damage floor, all these things. But I don't see a G6 anything in there. So maybe, if they're listening, a G6 material efficiency of any sort in the legendary credits would make quite a huge difference.
It might be nice.
Go ahead,
they
Chris
added
Pike.
that prime.
Yeah, I was going to say that some of these things also serve G6. They may not be called out in this spreadsheet for G6, but some of these primes will aid a G6 player as well. But what a concept that Beach Wilt had talked about a couple of calls back, where we were talking about dynamic. So from my perspective, as the tasks to some degree, especially those legendary tasks, feel dynamic, and even some of the 10K tasks are dynamic in terms of a G6 player has to source like G6 parts, or G6 mats. A G7 player has to sort G7 mats. So there is some dynamicness to the tasks I'm questioning why the store is also not dynamic in terms of, and what I mean that is, as a G7 player, especially if I'm putting, you're likely putting extra money in for a 20,000 task, or well, and I guess this goes for anyone. If you're going to put the couple $100 in to acquire something that solves the $20,000 task, you certainly want that to pay out something else that you'd want. It's that extra. Some people call it efficiencies, some would call it coupons. I think most of us, what you're hearing is efficiency is important, and it's something that you have to it's paywalled. Some of the efficiencies, certainly the prime efficiencies, and so this is a way for those either lower spenders or free to play spenders to try and achieve those primes to make to accelerate their gameplay. And so my feeling is, I think that a lot of what should be in here is dynamic to the player that's trying to source stuff. So if you're asking them to, if you're asking, I don't care who it is, if you're asking a G4 to, put forth effort or money to acquire a legendary task, there should be a legendary somewhat reward for that.
Yeah, absolutely
that
agree.
really would speak to So I think that's what we're talking about here. But I'm just I'm answering sort of Beach Whale's thought, but also so I think that they've put in some things here that, you're right, may not be relevant to other ops. And I guess the question is, should the store be dynamic for the ops that's accessing it?
Yeah, sure, which is great. Ark, jump in, because I really want to get a point in as well, please.
Oh, well, so, I mean, for G6, late G6, like 70, like an early G7, right?
Yes.
The majority of what they want is vengeance parts or vengeance PPs.
Yeah, it's there. And also it's available, which I've just seen from the Adept League upwards, the filament, to help with the vengeance research parts. Yeah, for the 15% research part. So unless that's
actual parts. Actual ship parts.
Actual ship parts.
And BPs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. It's still really hard to, as you know from the event, it's still really hard to get that thing teared up unless you're willing to put down a couple $1,000s.
Yeah, agreed. The thing is, Heretic Vinny says, I would assume that we lost choice tokens because we could almost do the entire tournament for free with them if we did not spend. Removing the choice token is completely already wrong, as always. Good. Why can't we have the hybrid approach? Maybe we can. Let's see if they're listening to that as an important thing. But right now, that's a very good point. The vengeance parts research to cut it down by 15% could be something that you look at and would make it really important. But Ghost Pepper has been telling players as a G4, I haven't had trouble as of yet with parts. I also stopped trying to build one of everything and being more strategic. My focus has been research first, starting with efficiencies. Alliance Tournaments has allowed me to add that and the additional primes that I would have not had free-to-play access before. Now I am finishing those up. I think I'm going to run into Alliance Tournament as not being as valuable as it has been, but hopefully they'll change it with more things. But they'll be the things to sort of look at. But here's the list, people. There is pinned in the top of the Twitch chat, so you guys can have a look and see what sort of things that would be beneficial to you and how that works. MJ Hat, are you able to speak? I can't remember if you can. If you can do, please do let me know, buddy, and just jump on straight away because I know you've got limited time, which would be amazing sort of look forward to. But the advice for people is, if I were you, if I was an Op 72, I'd go for the maximum artifact to get the gas one straight up to the top. And let me explain why. Because
I don't know. There's good sourcing for that.
Yeah, there is.
If you can do outposts.
Yes.
I mean, I would focus. I mean, it's all a matter of taste and your game plan. How close you are to 73. Yeah, if you can quickly knock that out and go to 73, be my guest, do it.
Yeah.
I would look first at stuff that maybe long term, like Gilded Jackal. Getting the unlock is rather cheap.
Yes.
And it gets you another 100 efficiencies on parts. It's not huge, but 73 ships are expensive.
Yeah.
So that's a thing I'd look at as well. With the primes, it depends. I mean, Witcher particles, we need tons of them, and the sourcing isn't that big, so can be helpful.
Yeah. Yeah. And
if you're a big miner, you might look at the bonus refineries, because those kind, I think DJs figured out they pay well if you can do the mining. So
Yes.
it's different for everybody, I'd say. And we should note for the standard credits, they added dolomite particles. I mean, those have good sourcing, but you need
Yes.
a ton of them too before we forget about it.
Yeah,
So,
100%.
sorry, shutting up.
No, those are very good pieces of advice and sort of bring something in. Yes, Putz.
Yeah, I actually think that the elite G6 player, the upper, G6, let's say 66 and beyond,
Yeah.
who's played here every day for the last 4 years, they don't need, or they are done more than likely with a lot of the stuff that is G6 centric in the AT store. They probably don't need PIQ. They probably don't need the quantum slipstream drive, the godsend, right?
Okay.
If you are elite, almost going to be G7 player,
Okay.
like if you are planning on being a G7 player in the next 4 to 5 months, I would probably only spend your legendary currency on maybe 2 items.
Okay.
And those are the 2 new techs, the Cardassian, and then the other one that's right beside it. It's very, very cheap. You're going to be able to max that out every AT tournament and have a significant amount of loot overflow.
So
I would be loot.
yeah.
I would be saving your, and here's why.
Okay, go on.
Because once you get to G7, all of the efficiency artifacts and all of the other stuff that you can't buy right now will become available to you. And if you are going to be G7, let's say in July, right? Or maybe August, you've got a couple of months. You could have maybe 3, maybe 4 AT tournaments of saving probably more than half of your loot.
Oh, wow.
And then once you get, you're going to be able to buy and max out for several AT tournaments in a row the stuff that's really going to help you in G7. This tournament, the new stuff is has been split. It is for the upcoming players, the G4, the G5, the new player.
Yeah.
And it's for the elite player that is already in G7 that hasn't spent on every single thing. But if you are not one of the 2 groups of players, the AT store is pretty much useless for you, or at least the new stuff is.
Yeah, interesting. That's a very good take on it as well. Yes, Beach Whale, you've got an opinion on that one as well, buddy.
I agreed with a lot of what Pat said and somebody else brought up. And this goes back to what I mean when I say they need to get the game to become dynamic. If I have something completely done already, it should just be removed from my store and replaced with something else. One thing I also want to add in real quick.
Yeah.
They have got to do something about cultivated mycelium for everybody, because when you get into G7, and this is a problem with the specialty ships, you're doing an open armada. You're summoning your Defiant, your Cerritos, your, your everything. You're summoning out 4 or 5 ships just to do a single armada. Then you have to change systems, summon them again. And cultivated mycelium has not kept up with the game, even at a non-pay level.
Yeah, true. And that's something that needs urgent sourcing, more of that, to allow people to do that. Yendis, any thoughts?
Yeah, I agree about the cultivated
mycelium,
but I just switch over to the Eviscerator and use it. Bring them all in with the Eviscerator.
Yeah.
As far as the other thing goes, I wasn't aware we were getting all those credits for Legendary for staying in the Master League. I thought that was a boon. I was able to finish 3 primes.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
So and that Codal, yeah, you may not be VBP, but it makes your miners stronger.
Yeah.
It makes all your ships a little bit stronger. I mean, more is more.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
on,
and
guys.
also it's superb. Like, and the top 1,000 that finish in, is it just the Master League to get Legendary? I don't know if
I was told Elite gets it too.
Elite get it too.
Yeah, you have it in game, like on the information button,
Yeah.
and I bet a lot of players miss that they will get at least part of the legendary payouts. So if you go down all the list, I see for the Novice League, so like that's the starting point.
Yeah.
Even last place in the Novice League gets, let me check, Legendary Alliance tournament credits. Okay, that's not much. Okay. A few hundred, but it gets better the further up you go.
Yeah, exactly. Indrix brought up a good point. He says one small kind of big, one small kind but kind of big thing. Can the token for the Sigma currency in the Alliance tournament sort of be changed? The shade is so subtly different that it's easy to miss which is which. Very good point. I think they need to do a massive, like a big color change or something that's quite dramatic, and so that you know the difference between that. Ascendancy, though, gives some great advice here. And he says, this is what I said to my Alliance for the light spender, specifically looking at the store for the new currency. Is this how long it will take you to get your item? My personal recommendation for hunting is what can I not source in the game without a pack? And then followed by what can I source here that is not cheaper than just buying it? Hunting, for example, Godsend is number 1 for him. The Cardassian Torture Actuator, which is what Putz recommended. The Gilded Shackle, terrific name, and always makes me laugh when I say it. He says, do not buy any rep. Do not go for any rep. Do not try any rep. Do not even look at any rep. I don't even know why you look at rep, and he'll literally slap you if you even look at rep, Ascendancy said. Any of the primes, cheaper to just buy the prime. And officers, unless a shard or 2 short, which would be the key to sort of get that. Very good advice from loads of different players. And it then shows where you want to go. So for me, I went for tactics. For Quasel, he's giving advice about like look at some other primes that you need and the efficiencies that would be useful to get. The Gilded Shackle is recommended highly by him, but I still Putt says you don't really need the Godsend or the Quantum Slipstream at a high elite level of G6. However, people are saying, but the Godsend, I think the Godsend makes a monster difference in the game. So
in G6, but not in G7. Because if you look at it, what does it give you? It gives you a little bit of Epic Shred.
Yeah.
Epic's research from Search is way bigger.
Amazing.
It gives you a little bit of Epic's barrier. Same research again, way higher. And it gives you 1500 weapon damage. So if you early G6, that's meaningful.
Yeah, true. And do you know what?
If you're in G7,
yeah,
I mean, I'll go for it, but does it move the middle? It's still one of the better ones.
I think it does, personally. But that's where the debate is. Tavi Mosa came up with a world-class suggestion that no one's even thought about. I might be alone in this request, but I figure I'll say it. Trial bells have become a problem. If they could add that to the Alliance store or adjust the percentage chance up from the Whip Refinery would be amazing. So that people get a bit more so they can do more of their Q trials. Very good. And no suggestion's a bad suggestion. A lot of things that would be really useful. Mr. Tony Sir said, yes! Lum says, finish the Q trials. Well, we don't talk about that, Lum. No, the top is 55. We love 55. We don't like 60. 60 is boring. 55 is fine.
It's not tons of forbidden tech locked behind it. No, it's not important.
I know. I'm joking when it says about 60. Yeah, of course we want 60, but we'll see whether that'll happen one day. Donatel, not Donatello, so it's Donatel, says, I bought the Godsend in G7 and I got one more kill per trip. That's still one. Donatel, I think that's pretty good. I mean, why not? And, one is one. You've saved a little bit of hull. And then as you adjust and do a bit more research and its Apex barrier does stuff. But Quasel could be right here that it's not the most useful thing to get. But there's a lot of lists of things that people should aim for. And loads of stuff did that. Mr. Tony Sir says, did 355k Protomatter tasks and I'm empty now. Oh my God, Mr. Tony Sir, I did the same. You know when you had to do tasks and you're like, I can't believe I spent that long on the Q trials. Yes, Beach Will.
I was just going to add in, somebody said this earlier and I forgot to comment on it.
Yeah, go for it.
The trial bell that broke up. You could do the entire Alliance tournament without using choice rewards. You could do it using Protomatter, uncommon X word credits, and temporal disruptors.
Yeah, temporal disruptors. Just doing them like that. Those are the 3 key that sort of get you. Yeah. Anything you want to add, Yendis, to this?
Yeah, you got to get the temporal shards to drop. That's the hard part. That's number one. Number two, the Chaos Tech 10 Rue has helped me a lot.
Oh, really? Okay. Interesting.
That's Max. It's mean. I mean, check your logs. It's mean.
Yeah, it seems like it's pretty strong. I haven't looked at it, so is that something really worth getting? And that would be really good to say. Panda Pirate says, "Did Panda win the my Cherry Tree PC yet?" No, you don't win it yet, Panda Pirate. Calm down. Mako resource drain for so many. Lady Command says, and that's what they're struggling with. That Red Zero says Protomatter soon runs out of trial bells, starts over a few tournaments. Yeah, I agree. Hopefully, whatever they tweak or do in the Alliance tournament would be good. It'd be good to just have some legendary, credits in all of the tasks. Just have a little bit, even if it's 50 here, 10 there, 100 there, 200 here, 600 there, 750, 2,000. Do you know what I mean? Gives you that. Thank you for following Hell Gerald or to TV. Very hard to pronounce, but I managed to make a complete mess of it in every way possible. But Mr. Tony Sir says that's why I'm chasing. Quite a lot of things that he's doing, and it makes a great buff versus G7 and G6 Plus. So he's very happy. You butchered it beautifully. Thank you. I'm all about butchering names to a whole different level, and that's when Brian Racers come up with ideas like we should have Sigma trial bells, and which a lot of people have slapped him for that. Just call me Helga. I am from VNext stream. Sorry, I know you had to go watch him. Yeah. Welcome in. Welcome. This is good. I'm kidding. Kara Satach is here, who I've never pronounced her name correctly once. And they need Black Ops Chapel and Mirror Uhura. Mirror Uhura needs to be back in there because I think she does quite a lot that people don't realize if you do enough arenas. Quasel, obviously you're a PvP king. You have Mirror Uhura max, right?
No, but I don't care about PvP.
Wow. Yeah, but she gives you PvE stuff, loads of Apex barrier. What are arenas?
Yeah, arenas, of course. Yeah, but lower deck slots are anyway in high demand, so it's hard to fit all of that stuff in that we need or want to have. So
yeah, no, that's true.
And arenas, don't get me started on arenas.
Well, to be honest with you, Quasel, I played arenas for the first time on Friday because I needed to, let's say I had to release some tension. And
yeah.
I can't believe I'm going to say this next sentence, right? But this is rare. Just before anyone attacks, this is rare. It worked beautifully. I don't know what happened, but all the ships moved in the right places. I don't know what was going on. I was like, I may have connected with the gods of the internet, the gods of the Wi-Fi, the server people all came together at one moment. And for 1 hour and 45 minutes, I was like, this is working beautiful. What in the world?
This moment that Nigel realized he'd completely messed up the stream and we're going to have to restart.
But Nigel, I'm with you.
Yeah.
So.
No, the other day I did waves and they worked beautifully, including 2 cubes displayed and we did, I think, 5 runs of 4 waves, so 20 whatever waves, and over all the time 2 cubes of 2 players perfectly displayed where they should be. And
I think you and Nigel were playing a different game there, Quasel. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you can't convince me it was on this game.
You know when you go to a guy and they go, "Hey, I've got a Rolex for you," and then you're like, "Why does it got a B for R? It's a Bolex? What? No, it's a real Rolex. Just let me scrape that B off. It's not a Bolex, it's a Rolex." And I think that's what happened to me. I was like going, everything was working, but then someone says no one else was playing, and then a Killer Angel asked me whether I bought the anti-lag Prime. I'm like, yeah, it's only $99.99. Mad Hatter says it was because no one else was playing. I was shocked, and I was like, I'll keep going with Mirahura. It's because I can't let Panda Pirate become the king of the officers. I need to catch up to him because Panda Pirate's my hero. That's who I aim to be, a Folex. Brian
but
says,
maybe it's because we use proper hardware. We're using both a Mac.
Interesting. I'm glad you said that, Quasel. It's absolutely amazing. Quasel, officer rating 8,210. Oh my God. You're obsessed, Panda Pirate. Officers are forever because you need to they keep stopping officers, so you have to get other officers.
No. Officers are not forever until Scopely gets their hands on them and neutralizes them.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give MJ Hat the moment because he has like 0.35 seconds. MJ Hat, thoughts on everything, the comp, the Alliance tournament, what you're going for, and hello, buddy.
Hi. Yeah, today's a little crazy. I apologize. I've got some RL issues. The comp I think was very generous. I know that there's a lot going on, and we tend to forget that there are real people on the other side of this as well. So
yes.
I think the comp was one of the biggest we've received in quite some time. As far as Rev Deuce's video, I think that was amazing.
Superb.
What a wonderful job he did.
Yeah.
And I know that tensions have been high because people are upset.
Yeah.
And rightly so.
Yeah.
But it seems to me that maybe we got our pitchfork. Oh, well, thanks, CJ Becker. Yeah, you're right. It seems to me maybe we got our pitchforks up a little quick. I know it's a lot this month, like a lot, but guys, stick through it, man, because there could be better times ahead.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with you, and I think MJ Hat, you brought a good point. Panda Pirate says, did we discuss the outrage in generating to have to work for our comp? I'm like, Panda Pirate, we discussed it. I'm just asking people to... Yendis, I'm going to have to knock you off the stage, buddy. Sorry for that. Let's just knock him off until he's ready. Panda Pirate, just so you understand, you have to give someone the motivation to continue doing the job that we believe, right? Yes, it's delivered in whatever way they delivered it, right? I personally don't have an issue with that, but some people do. So what I think is we should commend the community managers for the unbelievable job they did to pull this off. How they did it, who knows? How they made it happen, it's absolutely incredible. And I think we should be like, fantastic, guys, great job. Keep up this great work. By the way, the Dauntless is still failing in surges. Just continue and motivate them to keep going. That's what was very important and for us to sort of do. And the community managers do a fantastic job, as well as, the people to sort of go around and help them in every way possible. The community managers are really superb at going to specific players, asking specific questions to gather the best feedback to achieve the thing that they have achieved. So I think what they did was sensational. So I'm just motivating them, saying, well done, guys. Keep going. Same again. Smashing and push it all the way through, please, and make that happen. Lady Commander says, I forgot there were people on the other side, but it seems I forget the majority of players don't want to damage product, which I agree to, don't have unlimited funds, want items that were promised, want communications, and be treated as we matter as a whole, which I hope they do, because it's just... Yeah, on top of that, thank you very much, MJ Hat. Thank you for at least being able to put in a few words, things like that. So I can't really afford, so I'm not sure what's coming next. On top of... Okay, thank you very much, MJ Hat, for that one. Thanks, buddy, for being around. But the most important thing is, like, I'm trying to find a way to keep them motivated and be good to them, because I think, as well as Rev's video putting pressure, we just need more stuff. But in the Alliance tournament, what we got to in the conclusion-wise is look at your primes. The Godsend is very, very good to get, as Ascendancy said. The Tauru seems to be like a very good thing to aim for. Second place, which a lot of people are sort of... which is very, very important, and sort of things to always aim for. Panda Pirate has nothing to add to Rev's video. Ball is in HQ's court. This goes way above the CM level. Yeah, what he did was brilliant. So absolute huge praise to him, and well done to him for doing stuff like that. But we will have our own message here to send very, very soon. So I just want people to just bear themselves and ready. I might, stream on a day that's a little bit different to any other day. And all I ask is for that one time that I attempt this thing is for everyone to be there at the same time. It will be very last minute, so keep an eye on announcements when I announce it, just so we can go for it and we can make an impact in the best way possible.
Interesting.
Which would be very good. That's always the aim to try and do. Because my aim is to get this voice out there, like how Rev Juice has done, you know what I mean? And whereas it's something that's very, very important to sort of figure out that we need our voices to be heard as well, which is why this place works. You know, whether they like it or hate it, it's got every single level of every single tier of every single generation, you know, trying to do that. We have over 180 cadets in here as well, which is fantastic news. And that's really important. And that's something that really do. Panda Pirate, I will not comment on who and what is coming, on where and when and how I do it. I've got to time this to be done in a way that I feel is the right way to do it. So I will give notice to those people and be ready, which would be amazing. Killer Angel says, we're going to lose another G6 player soon, entering G7 soonish. What? Killer Angel's entering G7? Is he doing it? No way. Killer Angel, I can't believe this. Matt Flat says, sorry, helping in waves, but as a free-to-play, I'm close to getting loads of things, and not everyone is an elite player. Personally love what I'm able to get, which is absolutely amazing. I agree with you. Alice in Romuland, there you are, lovely. She is here. Alice is an Ops 22, I'm guessing. You're probably now, oh yeah, I just went up to 30. Alice, you're probably Ops 22. We've just been talking, Alice, about what is useful for you. So work on the efficiencies, especially, well, G3 is now being made easier because they've halved, like a terrific update with the patch note, they've halved all the research speed and time, right? Ops 21 she is. So, Quasel, I can now say we represent G2s. Thank you very much, Alice. Always lovely to have you, which is this 100%. So as an Ops 21, 22, let's give them feedback. People in the chat, right? You've all gone through a lot of it. Let's give Alice some feedback of what to aim for in the Alliance Tournament Store. Now, Alice, your Alliance, did they do okay? What league are they in first? Just so we're aware. Novice, Apprentice, Adept, what's the other one called? Expert or Master? Lum's advice, buy more packs. No, Lum, that's not advice. Oh my God, there's always one person, Lum. We were promoted to Expert, amazing. Alice, you've got loads of stuff you can go for. Now, Quasel, as we switch to stfc.cc, and for comedy value, let's go to the video again to send us through it.
Captain, STFC cheat sheet is here.
On screen. Why is it green?
Who knows?
Okay, as we switched across to Quasel, because no one knows why this is green, but something's going to have it green. Quasel, we do have a lot of things that Romulans, Alice the Romulan, who apparently likes Romulans. This is when Alice says, no, my favorite thing to do is Klingons, and you'll be like, well, that's a really weird name to choose. But in the expert league, from the normal stuff you've got to get, there's loads of amazing, what are these? The store options and 7-day cooldowns. What are the things you would aim for to try and do that at rank space?
Oh, that's tricky.
Yeah, because
people are so quickly through that time now, because it takes only a few weeks to go even through it. Oh.
There's a lot of very good stuff that people can sort of go for. For me, efficiencies are quite important. Remember, G3 is great. So G3, don't put any efficiencies you want in G3 because I think you'll scream through it.
Yeah.
The most important thing is to get to your G4 efficiencies, which is where, Alice, if you look on screen, you get to your sort of legendary credits that you've got to use, right? And from that, there's the G3 to G5 prime research, which would be very useful. There's also the G3 to G5 sort of, additions in that way, prime unlocks that are really useful for you to get. Those are the things that will be very useful to sort of aim for in that. The Dolomite and the Prime Valor emblem, make sure you get their disco. That You fill that every single Alliance tournament. You make sure you get that to the absolute maximum. That is one of the most important things you need to get, because the disco will help you go way further, right? I think the disco makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
And the Syndicate Prime.
And the Syndicate Prime.
Yeah, that's a good one.
At your level right now, to up that as quickly as possible will be helpful.
Yeah, the Syndicate Prime there, Alice, which is like I have 500 to 50 of the 100 blueprints for the disco now. So you work on this, Alice, while that's waiting, and you work on the Syndicate Prime as suggested by Ghost Pepper. Those are very useful. It will just add an extra drip every day. The more you get your Syndicate, the more valuable it is. Tell your lines to do the same, but that would be amazing. No, I haven't. Oh, yes, sorry, that's Floyd mentioning something really funny. And they're not gaining more than losing, which is what they're doing. Cool. But Alice and Romulan trying to think, I don't know what to get in the store. So Alice, I would focus on those primes, because primes are not easy to get. Research. Vince Martin says. Lum says don't build a G5 epics for the low ops. Who are you suggesting that to? Which is insane to do. We'll see how that goes. And things get more. We were promoted to expert. Dolomite and other appropriate for your ops levels, attendant, he says. I don't really know what to get, but those Dolomite, the Beller and Album Dolomite are really good, but the rest of the primes I would focus on, because getting yourself up in that range will be good. Loads of, like, if you can get the Godsend, that becomes really important. If you can get
when do the artifacts unlock?
Yeah, the artifact is tricky because, like, I was thinking Kishara, but the other day we discovered that Slox needs Ops 40.
Yeah.
So that's the tricky part.
But she's not. She's too low level.
Yeah, the Kishara becomes really valuable as well.
Yeah, I mean, but you need Ops 40, and that's the tricky questions. How quickly gonna people progress? Because there are some, if they kind of push Ops. I mean, if you look at James Bond, who did, I think, how quickly got he to 40 plus? It was insane, but he knows the game. And a lot of that stuff depends. And maybe you can even save a little bit of the currency, because later on you might have several things you want to spend on. So maybe focus on stuff where I say, okay, that's value for me. For example, I'm not quite sure about the Discovery refit. Is that available anywhere else? It's so many stuff I don't have, because a lot have changed in the game, and I'm trying to remember, did they add a sourcing for that? Because that's like officers in the beginning might be helpful.
Yeah. Officers are really valuable, but also CJ Becker's like free to play need some free ways to grind out more research and building queues. They're still running with one of each. That would be useful to add. You add that in, that is like a big, huge success.
Yeah.
I think. And especially now the G3 is a little bit quicker. So Alice, once you get to 30 plus, they put a patch out that basically halved the amount of time it takes to build the buildings and do the research, because they want you to get to 40 as soon as possible. So that's a very good time to not waste any of your prime spending on anything there. Just get yourself to 40 and then put everything that you've saved up. And it may be looking at the future to that would be amazing. Yes, there will be exam at the end of this, Alice, so you'll have to come up on stage and answer all the questions. So, I'm kidding. Of course you don't have to. Killer just says, if they did only did a Grandmaster Alliance tournament again, so the Kishara was way cheaper. Yeah, I think the thing we're missing is those SMSs. They were great. They just gave you an extra little bit of points. They're really nice, and it encourages people to get involved. And I think that would be...
Yes, because it got more people to do it without having to do the task. Like, maybe they didn't, for anything that they might not have understood, it was another way that somebody could contribute, because you're going to have to grind the hostile. You're going to have to do something. And missing those extra events, I think, really hurt this time.
Yeah, absolutely agree. I think, and it's valuable for them to add those things, because then once people engage in that, they're like, oh, well, that's pretty good, and I want to get a bit more of this, and so on and so forth. So it's valuable for them to add that into the game. So if any of the guys end up rewatching this or listening to this, we would want that in. But one of the things was Monkey Nut says the Kishara is still broken too. The queue randomly breaks or skips queues. Doesn't happen to me on a Mac for some strange reason, but cool. Absolutely understand on that one. The Mac joke continues. Pot says within reason, so come first, come serve. But if you would like advice on what to get the Alliance Tournament Store as a G6 or lower player, you can DM in Discord. I can help you guide through the best purchase for you in the Alliance Tournament Store. Yeah, please come in to them. ! Discord. Come into the chat. Potts is here as well, so you can DM him here. It'd be great if you DM him within the 20 to 60 mid-ops level so that everyone can see the advice that he gives you as well. Potts is an absolutely sensational player in this game and has been a superb contributor in this community. So keep an eye on him. He does give quite a lot of great, superb, and wonderful advice. Ghost Pepper says that she loves her Kishara when it works. CJ Pecker, add to that one. We had, but the thing is banking the free ships from Alliance tournaments helped a lot on my lower ops account. Red Zero says, which is absolutely superb and great to see. And and Vince Martin says a way to add FC seats at the Alliance tournament store would be magnificent. I think in Emerald Chain they've added fleet presets, haven't they? And a few officer presets. There's some in there.
Yeah, but way up there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like in 6 years' time when we need a bit more, that would be really amazing.
I guess less than that, because it depends where your alliance is, but the top alliances should get about a level a month, if not even more, or per run, let's say per alliance tournament run has been our estimate. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, exactly. That's really amazing. Pot says, I will publish any advice I give for sure, kind of a case study, kind report for each player, and I end up helping. That way everyone gets the info as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, superb. Love that, Pots. We need to come up with a really exciting name for your little section. I'm happy to create a little section here for you to completely control yourself as well, just to help many, because we have loads of different ops levels of players here who are quite keen to get some advice on various things, and you are an icon in that one as well. Mr. Tony Sir says, Quazel's officer or universal obtainable selectable bonuses besides FC selector tool kit thingy out for air. Forget what I was saying. What? God, that's just... Mr. Tony, sir, can you add FC bonuses to your thingy? That's what he's asking for.
We are working slowly to be able to include research, but it's gonna take time. But I have gotten Sudo and Lightpool together, so we are throwing ideas around how to do it the best way, so that people then can kind of import the research from Spox.club, and it gets kind of classified the same as we do it for officers.
Yeah.
But I can't give you any ATA on it. It's just the work has just begun on it, and it's a lot of classifications, so that then we probably can align it all. And at the same time, which might come first, is a loot calculator based on research, because that part might be easier.
Yeah, brilliant.
But yeah, that stuff is because we need that stuff, and I've been bugging those two, because while I have the ideas for it and can help a little bit, the deep tech stuff, that's Lightbolt, that's Sudo, and Chronox and all the others that are doing an immense amount of work to get all that done for you and present it in a way people can try and understand it.
Yeah, absolutely agree. So it would be appreciated. Arco G War, thanks for the first time chat of a random bull with a thing on. Loads of people coming up name for Putz's amazing corner. There's someone's like, don't be a complete putz, which I think is hilarious by Mad Hatter. But Putz is like, that's exact opposite advice. Aha. Yeah, but it's the contradiction of the contradiction to the contradiction, Putz. So it could be a great name. Putz's podium sounds really good. It's son of a putz. I don't think that's stop putzing around. Yeah, exactly. Or, putzing around. Putz, I'm going to create a channel for you, buddy. I'm going to make you and do whatever you like in there. That would be really amazing. If you don't mind, I would love to get your advice on to help these players. We have some great ones. Beach Whale says, one thing people want the SMSs back. No, this is Alliance Tournament and it completely misses the Alliance aspect. There should be ALBs, RALBs, and AMSs. this is alliance as usual. Okay, that's good advice there by Beachwell. No, exactly. Putz, we'll come up with a great name. Pardon the interruption. Yeah, Putz PTI. Okay, interesting. Should be great. But Mr. Tony Sir, if you go to Quasels, he's got stfc.phd and there's stfc.pro, which Chronox designs, and it's got loads of statistics. Alex and Romulan, the thing you're going to have to realize, and you're going to have to tell your alliance a lot of, and that's why you should come here, is there's loads of 2 or 3 or 4 vital sites that will actually make a difference. Spock's Club is one. STFC.cc or .phd is vital again. STFC.pro gives you statistics. And then the community mod, which enhances your game experience in a vital way. And that's what's really important to get in the Alliance Tournament Store. But for the G7 players, I think it's more important about getting the efficiencies in. Any of them that have any advice with regards to what they should aim for should, speak now, because I think it'd be very, very good to sort of look at those things and see what is useful to sort of add in there, because the Gilded Shekel you recommend, but it's for if you're close to 73. I'm just going to chase to get myself as quickly as possible to 73. Once I cross over the 73 threshold, that'll be amazing. The STFC cheat sheet is what Mr. Tony Sir is looking for, which is stfc.ph. Oh, the thing in the video, .phd.
.phd, yeah. And on both sides, PhD and Pro, you can find resource libraries.
Yes.
Where you can easier search all the awesome resources that the community has created, like all the sheets Jules, me, Blue have done, and arc history stuff and ops progression. Yeah, maybe a good thing is to look at the ops progression sheet as well.
Yes.
Because there you can see which ships unlock where and tier locks and all of that. I'll put the link because that's a very good one to look at.
Yeah.
Because it gives you an idea like what's ahead and like give you a general idea what stuff is added at one point in time. So there you go. I posted it in Discord and Twitch.
Fantastic. So yeah, the one in Twitch shows the ops progression there. Alice and Romuland, if you're still here with us, it's something that's really good to sort of have a look at and see. I think it's very vital for you to sort of switch through. Let me switch you through to it as well. It's white, so close your eyes, ladies and gentlemen. Just get yourself ready to get completely blinded by complete white background. Here we go. That's the ops progression and how you get your things, Alice. It's very useful to have. We'll pin this at the top as well so that you can have a look and see that right now. Up there is really, really useful to have, but it shows you all the ships, where you should aim for, what ops level you should get them through. You're currently at 22, so the 21, 22. The Kara, the Valkyrie, those are the ships you're currently aiming for. There's loads of really nice
right
stuff.
Before the fun begins.
Right before the fun. You hit 21 and you go Discovery. She's 50 shards away from that. So that's close at 22, 21, 22.
Discovery is very important, but most likely for most people, it's more important to save for the research and then work on the ship tiers.
Yes.
Because summoning and stuff, that's done from the research. I'd focus once you can get it in G3. It's the Vidar and Talios upwards, because that's used. I think Lube uses his Vidar stuff. Yep. And what else is important down there? It's been so long.
Yes. No, but it's good for us to look at as well as players. And also, any advice from our G7 players on what people should aim for. So let's go around the panel just to give some advice for people that are in the lower ops from the people, because, they've been playing a game for a long time. Netniv, what would be your advice to players as they're coming up? What's the thing they've got to aim for? What's the more major aspect that he should do?
Sorry, are we talking through G3, 4, 5?
Yeah, exactly. So G3, you got a G2 player about to become a G3. You're like, hey, things to watch out for, things to aim for are. I mean, I think G3 is good. As in, I don't think you should add too much to it because it's already halved in research time and building time.
Most of the things that we usually say to people is don't get every faction ship as you're going along unless you're really going to be one of those to do all the research at every level. Because you'll find that the credits in G3 aren't that great to get, but I think when I was doing it, I was just using whichever ships I already had, and then I aimed for the 28 faction ship for my Saladin. I think it's Saladin.
Yeah.
But and then when you hit into the upper G3 and in the 30s, you're going to find that there's a lot of content suddenly opens up between 32 and 38. So when you're going through there, the game will let you keep going. But I always say to people, try and make sure you get an epic, and try and make sure you get your gameplay such that when you're going to hit 40, where you get another load of content. And I mean, there's a lot of content opens at 40 itself. Then you can hit the ground running, because one of the things I struggled with going into G4 was hitting the Gorn, for example, because it was a new mechanic and it was not something that you had to handle before.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you. Lady Command says at level 40, 13 ships. McShiz says ship tiers first to speed up getting pots for the disco, which also is very good advice as well. Quasel, any advice you'd like to throw in here?
Ignore the faction ships in the beginning, most likely, because the specialty ships down there are way better suited to help you. Like the Monomine, the Voyager. I think Loop is only using his Voyager currently in mid G3, and he won't build an epic. That's why he's building his second account to kind of get the feeling. So it's in the beginning, because those specialty ships are really strong these days. It's impressive.
It's very strong, and also Tattered Mind. Just to add to your specialty ships, Quasel, Tattered Mind just says officers get Chen and Talon maxed before Ops 29. Very, very critical to help you move on.
Because a lot of people don't realize when they're coming up that early in the game that your officer pool just starts diluting the higher up you get. Because you don't think about it. You don't know about it. It doesn't warn you about it. But this is definitely a thing that goes on in the background. So as you're pushing up through those ops, you want to try and get Chen and Tilan done out of the officer recruit pools as early as possible. And you don't have a lot of lat at that level, but if you can spend some of the lat on it, that would also help you, to get them leveled up. So
that's really true. And then Abs, you jumped in. I know you've got a lower account. What would you suggest?
I do. I'm about to go to 39 today.
Ooh.
Yeah, and I'm going to stick there for a little while because there's a lot of content to catch up on. I'm going to get my Voyager tomorrow.
Nice.
Nice.
Yep. So I followed all the progression, and then I got my Sally. Loved my Sally.
Yeah.
And went straight from Sally into the Enterprise.
And
I put everything I had to get that one maxed, with Kirk and Spock, and not Spock, but with Kirk there to give the help that ship along. It's been really good. And then I got some of the newer officers that weren't available back when I first did this, like Janeway. So it's an interesting thing. But the thing I would focus on a lot, just to answer the original question, is officers. With all the speed up of everything, research, all that, officers still come in slowly. You need to build that up.
Yes. So
especially the Voyager officers, like you said, just getting Kim first Taurus, then Kim and Neelix up is key for a lot of stuff. Because I remember now, Loop had his Taurus maxed on his 35, 36 account and was like, it's awesome. It's so much fun.
Well, actually, there's some great different advice here, which is really good. So Putz says, advice for beginning to G6 is only build the FKR ships you absolutely need, build all the specialty ships, keep research up to date, get as many officer shards as possible every single time. Advark, though, are you ready for this, Quasel? I've never heard this before, but sounds interesting. On my G4 account, I don't use Chen or Talon. I use Anorax instead. Seems to be much more powerful and sourced well through the augment loop. Interesting. Interesting.
I can see that.
Interesting.
I mean, all those new officers we didn't have. We didn't have burning and morale and Hullbridge guaranteed in G4 when we went through it. That's like all the Voyager stuff, Anorax, so much options down there we didn't have.
Yeah, absolutely agree. Go ahead, Niv. Then I'm going to give Cookie the floor.
I was just going to say the fact that Abs has just unlocked his Voyager at 39 seems so late to me. Considering I was like 32, 33, getting there. But it does show the shift in the game because you're able to get to 39 so easily now. Well, we say easily. I mean, it's still not necessarily that easy for you, but compared to what we were used to, it's a lot easier to get there than it used to be. So it is, along with the officer changes and stuff. It is why sometimes going back and revisiting these generations is useful to get a better understanding of how people are experiencing it now.
Yeah, exactly. Cookie, anything you'd like to add in, buddy?
Yeah. So just to touch on some of the points, specialty ships are great for the lower level players, but they also need to be mindful that they are going to level lock at certain stages, so they're going to have something else to augment those specialty ships.
Yeah.
Something else that I tell my players going from G4 to G5 when they get to that point is they don't necessarily need to get a G4 epic. The G4 rares will carry them all the way to 53, and they can save 2 million faction credits in between to get ready for G5.
Or Ormazut says Voyager Discovery. I'd say Discovery. I think you should do that. Endrick says no one should ever get a G4 ever. Abs, what would you like to add in before I'll go to Arc and then Pepper?
So yes, with the specialty ships this time around, things that are game changers are the Reliant. I've been 24/7 auto grinding and getting that new augment stuff, getting the trophies, getting all that, preparing for the future. That is going to be life changing. Getting the that away team's research going.
Yes.
The other one is the Transigen.
Oh.
I got that ship, and yes, getting that epic started, you get a jump on getting some of those artifacts. It's also huge. And it's been my personal goal too, before I actually ops up, is to get as much research as I can possibly do.
Yeah.
It's become hard because I'm now waiting on things like Isogen based research and all that,
and also
which takes time.
In G3, did the material, that patch, did it actually half the speed of the buildings and the materials speed, research speed?
I haven't really noticed because I've been using a lot of speed ups and using Latin to speed up, so I haven't been really paying attention.
Oh, no, fair enough to that one. MJ Hat, anything you want to jump in here? I can see you've unmuted. No.
Absolutely.
Oh,
man.
yes.
I've got to say that for me, I would suggest Discovery because of the grind.
Yeah.
I know Voyager will take you further.
Yes.
But it takes so long to get everything you need to get the summon ability, and then to tier up the ship itself. That Discovery is going to carry you all the way through the game. Like even now, I can get to G7 space with mine, and I don't have the last prime.
Wow.
So, it's worth it. I think people should think about that.
Brilliant. Ascendancy says G4, NSCA Protector, or NX01 is key to go-tos, research trees, and ship powers. Away team speed-ups by the fistful. Save your lat, free swag says, who comes up great advice. Floyd Davino, who's, says, you don't need the Voyager at all. I'm ops 55 and my Voyager's tier 2. I never use it. So that's interesting, different advice from different players at different levels, telling you slightly different things, but the Discovery seems to be the one that's sticking as something you will need to sort of get to. Big Booty Banger says, I don't wait on nothing. I just I get it. I spent it, sort of thing, as quickly as he can. Well, Mashed Potato at 42 relativity, it will carry you to up 70. I know McShiz is a huge sort of fan of the relativity with that, but then McShiz says Voyager over Disco. That's his advice on that one. Beach Whale says, you want the Voyager whether you need it or not, unless you want to chase scouts around prior to G7. That's, again, world-class advice. Do you remember that? Relentless says, G4 epics paid for my G5 epics. Scrapping is still viable source of materials in RS for G5 and down. General Arc, jump on.
Yeah, and my personal opinion is don't stop. Just do your buildings and research, specialty research first. Save a lot of your research for when you get up to the higher levels because it's going to benefit you with events and stuff. And don't stop. Just keep going. Don't hang around for anything.
Yeah, exactly. I want to type something. Okay. Lady Command, just DM me about that one, please. Yes, Quasel. Sorry, Ghost Pepper. Jump on.
Yeah, no, I'm glad somebody brought up the scrapping because I was gonna say that is still worth getting your faction ships at the G2, G3 because like I scrapped my G3 to build my G4. And those are going to be very helpful. I got no knowledge on your G5 stuff. I know that's a topic, but at the level that you're at, having those ships and knowing what you can scrap for that you're going to use for your next ships will help you level up. The other thing is that you also have the mess hall, which as you're focusing on your officers, that will level up. So your syndicate and your mess hall are going to be ones that you really want to focus in on those buildings because they're not locked. Like once you have them, you can keep leveling them up and max them out.
Yeah.
The other thing that will help you later when you start doing armadas, and when you're able to do those rare pull armadas, get those rare armada parts for your building because you're going to need those later. Because everybody gets hit the standstill with that down the line. But I'm a big proponent on get all of your research done. Don't skip on it. But don't forget that at your level, scrapping is still going to help you level up your ships.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
thing is with research, be very careful because a lot of research
you're
these
right.
days has become so meaningless, sorry. And even I backfilled a lot of research later on because that's a reason why I want to get it on the STFC cheat sheet because so people can see how much weapon damage they already have and how meaningless it can be. And that applies to a lot of areas with research.
Yes.
So do the
You
important
definitely have
stuff.
a lot more. She's got a lot more tools. Anybody starting right now has a lot more tools than what when we did it. And I was a completionist when I started, and I still struggle to like. I haven't sped up 48 yet because I'm like, there's still some research I have to finish.
Yeah.
So
you know what?
I am
I
that
still have
person.
G3
I'll admit
research
to
open.
Yeah. No, I
I'll
absolutely.
admit it.
Yeah, no, it's good with that. I mean, Jeff Game says one thing to try not to do is overload lower ups with so much info in one time. Yes, so lower ups, we're just having a discussion so you can find that. Free Swag has a pro tip, says do not upgrade Command Center outside of Alliance Tournament. That's one click to get a 10k task, which can get you more points. Matt Flat says, or 1974 DP says, fast growing player in our Alliance says, Voyager. I think it's important to plan ahead even if things feel hard right now. And my flat's part of my alliance. It's like we've got some terrific people who do incredible things, and one of the fastest growing players that we have in that one is like the speed he's gone all the way from 0 to what is he now? My flat 62. It's incredible, like incredible to watch. Which is
but
amazing.
The most important advice: enjoy the journey.
Yes.
And go as quick or as slow as you want to, because there is no right or wrong with that, because this game is a marathon. The goalpost keeps moving. There is no winning or catching up. It's just enjoying the journey. And when in question, I'd go a little bit slower and enjoy it. Then, unless you want the pain, if you're James Bond type and want to be on the bleeding edge and needing all tools to do your dailies and are able to suffer because you maybe have to kill more hostiles with underpowered ships and go often up there, be my guest, do it. Just be warned. It can be a pitfall going up too quick.
Yeah, true. And Lady Command's got some great advice. She goes, lower levels is basically get research done, get mining what you can build up. Try to find an alliance like I have or have where people try to help you move forward and participate. Be with players you enjoy playing with is the most important thing. It's community that makes the game worth it. And I think that's absolutely spot on in what she says. And that'll be amazing. Lady Patu also brought up she was the product of the Gibraltar's hammer, and that made my officer progression very stunted. I have been working on my officer ever since I see the value of getting the max, which is great. And while there's less dilution at the beginning, go ahead and get your officers to levels that are insane, because that's way more important than anything else, and that makes it fun. Like, I'm enjoying trying to find ways to get to 73. I'm determined to find a way to do it, and that's why I'm going. I'm so it's like tunnel vision going, right, I'm going to ensure I get as much gas efficiency as quickly as possible, as humanly possible, just to make it happen. TJ Hooker says, I'll say it again, Columbia skin at the Alliance Tournament store for Voyager officer sourcing, particularly the below decks, Neelix, BT, BLT, and Kim, is so valuable. TJ Hooker, absolutely world class. And Mashed Potato says, ST players don't quit when they're miserable. They call it event prep. Which is,
I love it. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. Flossie says, ore efficiency. Oh, Flossie, just let me enjoy my moment. Don't throw ore at me already. Just let me get through gas first. I need to get through all these things.
Nigel, I'm prepping for the Christmas arc. Then, if that's what we're saying.
What's it?
We're just
you're prepping for 73.
You said it's not quitting. It's just no. I'm just saying if we're not quitting, we're just prepping for events. I'm prepping for the Christmas event.
Yeah, exactly, for the Christmas events, which is fantastic. Ascendancy says again, stage. Let Nigel. Yeah, exactly. It's been fine. Ascendancy. There's only been a minor moment. Ghost Peppers go to 48 when Nigel goes 73. Ghost Pepper, I think you'll beat me to 48 at this rate. Every time I think I'm closer, I'm like, another 23,000 uncommon gas. I'm like, oh my God. And then you're like, well, that's another month. And I'm trying to I'm really happy there was like a battle pass comp. I'm like, yeah, give me more. But the problem is with all the gas that I've got to get, I've got so much Sigma Dill. Flossie, I swear to God, if I don't use that Sigma Dill, you promised me there's loads of research to do. I'm sat on like 85 million Sigma dilithium, and it's sat there, and I'm going, if Flossie's wrong, I'm going to take the Sigma dilithium and I'm going to absolutely shove it into your account. I'm going to be like, come on. What do you mean you finished your platforms, Brian Racer? How much gas do you still need? I finished my what are you doing? Donate some to me. And Lady Command, I might have to donate some to you. I swear to God, Flossie. Brian, I'm still, I think 2 more? I don't even know. 2 more at least? I just need to get through it. Like, my God. Oddly, the Sigma Par Steel hasn't been an issue. It's like just getting enough uncommon gas. Oh my God, heart attack. What the hell is that? How much? Oh, sorry, I read the wrong thing. 717. Oh my God, 7,715. I thought it said 114,000 uncommon ore. I was about to throw up. I was just like, Highland just start laughing at me. That's absolute insanity. I just have dilithium buildings to do. So much Sigma Trit. Sigma Trit has been a lot better. I don't know if people notice with this 30 times drop. It's made quite a difference for me. I seem to be flush with Sigma Trit. I mean, flush is a very big word. I seem to be more comfortable than I usually am with Sigma Trit. And I'm like, I'm sitting on like 4 and 5 million all the time. This is amazing. I say 4 and 5 million. That for me is a little bit of flush. You know what I mean? Big Booty Bang. John Drell says there is a pack for that. No, I don't want to buy a pack for that. Big Booty Bandit says, I've been working on Sigma Trit. You're going to need tons of Sigma Par Steel still. I need 111,000 uncommon crystal for the Velox. Just saying. Oh my God. Thanks for the cortado. It's oat cortado as well, and I like it like with the frothy on the tip and very, very little bit. And the latte art has got to be like STFC on it, so you do that. Right up on you till you ship. I still struggle with Sigma Trit. Yeah, but Tech 1, there's more. Like, I'm finding that there's more, and I'd love to have more, and that would be amazing. Beachwell says, what are you talking about Sigma Steel not being a problem? Holy mother of God! Oh my God. 151.7 million Sigma par steel. Why do you need that many? What are you doing with that for? That's yeah, I feel ill.
I have 15.2 million Sigma Trail on hand.
15.2 million. Arc, I just need to have a heart attack for a moment. What? Wait, is that right? 54,000 uncommon ore. Oh my God. And then on top of that, you need 43.7 thousand uncommon rare ore. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. That's 73.
Yeah,
72 is the end.
Just accept they put the brakes on the game for reasons. They run out of content in G6. And that's just for those that are prepared to spend thousands of dollars. And if not, enjoy your life at 72, work on all the other stuff, collect the efficiencies, because we have gotten so many efficiencies. And once we have done them, we have gotten way more. I bet you we will see more efficiencies. So it will become reasonable. That's their way of telling us, you know,
yeah,
it's time to stop progressing as fast through ops and work on your ships. I mean, look at the signs. Even you told us, work on your faction ships, work on this, get stronger ships, and look at the loop currently. You need very good ships to do it. Is it too much for G6? Agreeing, they can't have good enough ships to do that.
Yeah.
But
the thing is,
the
Quasel,
science
I've
has
always
been on the
done.
wall since weeks.
Yeah, but the thing is,
Months
Quasel, what
even.
I always do is I'm one of those weird players that gets my ship really high. So with my ship, I can kill 75s. So right now, I'm comfortable to go to 73, like knowing I can do my dailies. Like 75's not a problem. I can get there. I can hit them. It's not an issue. 73 is only because I'd love to get the 73 ship before, this game kills me. Do you know what I mean? It's whether I stay alive or to get that ship or not. But loads of people like Abs has got 162.7 million Sigma trait. Even Tech One at Op 68 has got 47.4 million Sigma trait, while Beach Whale's got 89.2. Isn't bad, but just like, looking for materials, which is absolutely amazing. But I find that 30 times pull, converting the RS would be amazing. Imagine, I'm hoping, I'm praying to God that whatever happens to incursions, they bring back raiding, because raiding made a huge difference to collect all these things so you can start pulling as much stuff as you can, which would be useful. Well, Ascendancy says he's only got 850.6k Sigma par steel. While Tech One says, I only have 272.1 Sigma trait. You read my part. Yeah, I know. But your Sigma trait, as Tech One, is you can, at 71, you can pull 213k a day easily. Right? Is that right, Quasel? From the 30 times pull? Something like that, 213k.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. I mean, Tritanium pastel will be easy to pull. Tritanium, I think people will quickly run out of it.
Yeah, of course.
Unless they can raid a big punch of it. But then, just build stockpiles. Use Naga, a very important tip for everybody in G6 and up. Use Naga on your ship, because those repair costs stack massively with her if you have the place on the deck.
Yeah, exactly.
And you can save tons.
And let's take a moment for the Admiral of the world and the fantastic person that's Dr. Iron Chef. Even though he hates me, I'm still going to wish him a happy birthday. Thanks for the 100 bits. So everyone with me together, if we can somehow time it. MJ Hatch, you're going to have to hit the higher notes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Dr. Iron Chef.
Dr. Iron Chef.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, we mullered it. Yeah, clip it. Send it to Dr. Iron Chef. Thank you very much, Dr. Iron Chef. Happy birthday to all the mothers and the mother of all admirals, Dr. Iron Chef. See what I did there? Happy Mother's Day to the mother of all admirals himself, Dr. Iron Chef. Happy birthday, Dr. Iron Chef. Hope you have a great one. Please do go and support him. Find his throne, buy him a bigger arm, which is really hilarious. He kept hitting it today, which would be amazing. Happy Mother's Day. Dr. Iron Chef. Oh, STFC Data Jess is here. How are you doing, STFC Data Jeff? Which is amazing. STFC Data Jeff, Jess, I will be speaking to you soon. Ryan MTG, have any two people done more for the FCC community than Dr. Iron Chef and Jason V-Neck? Who's that? Yeah, Jason V-Neck, Dr. Iron Chef are the two people that most for the community. You're absolutely right there, Ryan MTG. I can't read the name that you wrote there. I don't do a lot. I got in trouble for
yeah.
In quotation marks, doing a lot. Jason V who? Yeah, exactly.
There's so many people doing great stuff in the community. We are just visible, but stuff we all do wouldn't be possible with all the others behind, because Iron Chef supports a lot of people, and then those support him, and a lot of people you don't even see a lot, like Spock's Hot Club's stuff. Lightbull is rarely be seen, or Sudo, or Claire, or I mean, Ripper was a little bit more visible, but a lot of stuff we're doing currently is built on stuff Ripper did for the community, because all the tools, Spock's stuff, that's all based on stuff he started. So
it's incredible.
It's incredible, and it's so many names, and all the stuff that's done, that's derivative work from a lot of input on various Discords, and I'm very grateful that so many people kind of help in the background, and you don't see them, and maybe look around and you will notice a lot of them.
Yeah, that's true. But also, someone's just given me an idea of Jason V-Neck's next name in my head, so I'm really excited, I'm really excited about. But it's Jason Da Vito, if you know what I mean. Jason Da Vito.
Even better.
Jason DeVito is here. So, yeah, someone clip it for him. Jason DeVito, because we got boom, doom, and all the gladness of being V-Dead. Jason DeVito, because he looks handsome with his haircut right now. So, he's Jason DeVito. Tech One says, just one component on one chip is 254.3K. I understand, but Tech One, what you don't get is the actual station refineries will probably give you 465-ish. Quite quickly, and then you'll pull 213K a day, which will get you very close, which is mad. When is the STFC Briefings birthday? I'd rather not know. Strangely, my birthday is very close to a big streamer's birthday. I was shocked to find out when that person was wishing himself a happy birthday, and I'm like, damn it. I'm like literally the next day. So I was like, there's no point to do that. They should support that person, really. CJ Pecker is showing me 8.8 million Sigma Trit. Oh, God. Cargo Bay? That's the small one. Oh, my God. Please let me
but don't
build
forget, sourcing goes up every ops level.
Yeah.
And first get to 73, and that will take a time, and then even 74 will be taking even longer. We're in for a journey for at least another year or two, maybe. I don't know. They are stretching out G7 even more than usual.
Yeah, true.
They have a plan. It's weird to us, but I think that there is a major shift in progressing speed for the higher generations in place, and they're speeding up the rest of it to kind of get us all together, nicely tucked in between the sheets.
And also everyone be wary of multiple killings, which I will announce now. But Flossie, she says, "Man, I did it again. I miss a Sigma Trit. It open your heart. Na 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 na." That song. So Flossie's down to 8,670 Sigma Trit. And she needs way more, but I'm sure you can pull more, Flossie. CJ Pecker's like 75 years later. She can do that. My math shows 153K per chess ball. Yeah, Tech One, when you get 71, it goes to 213. It jumps up dramatically. Beachwell say, I feel like you're on a 3-year plan before G8, and I just hope this is the case. So let's see what happens, Beachwell.
Yeah.
They've made a couple of very good changes at the moment. They did the comp. They went the Alliance Tournaments pause. Hopefully it leads to even more bigger and better things, and they can focus on things that are really, really important for that. It's like, yeah, like whoever does, Ryan, you're so kind, big streamer, like whoever does the STFC briefing podcast. I mean, mate, every month I worry whether Jules will do it, and do that. And Quazel, I need you to help me pronounce the one under Ryan MTG, Kurko Elner. Oh, happy birthday! Today's mine as well. Is that how you say it? Kurko Elner. Kurko.
I mean, it depends. It can, if it's German, it O-E could be an Ö, because we have these special characters.
So Kölner. So
Kölner, maybe, I don't know.
So, happy birthday, Kölner. Happy birthday, Kölner. Happy birthday. I'm having an aneurysm right now. Happy birthday, Kölner. There we go. I did it. I mean, I pronounced it. Was that right?
Maybe roughly.
Oh, you're Vega. Oh, yeah. That's easier. Happy birthday, Vega. Happy birthday, Vega. I'm not Dr. Iron Chef. Happy birthday, Vega. There you go. Because Dr. Iron Chef's the hero. Pretend you're about to wrench. That's what I'm missing, Ryan. It's the wrenching part to get that working in every way. Whatever happened to something to Sigma raid first? It's crazy to spend 3 hours to raid Sigma all the person. Right now, Heretic Vinny, we want raiding back in incursions. I want raiding back in incursions as a scoring mechanic. Because, for me personally, I did not enjoy the last incursions, which would be, I preferred personally to do the raiding because it was fun to help my lower alliance members. And I'm pretty sure, like from Ghost Pepper to Lady Command to, Ormazud, and we've had, a few players, Alice Romulan, they would love to do that. And they want that. Ghost Pepper is selfish and she wants both, which is that. Endrick doesn't want Armada incursions. It's just a bit like... Unless they can put it all in one place, I don't want to sit there defending forever. And, I mean, like,
they
I'd
need
rather...
to put it all in one place and raiding back at least at a tiny little bit of scoring, it doesn't need to be the only one, but it should be part of it because, so many people have fun with it. I mean, I find raiding rather boring since we don't get Sigma out of it.
Yeah.
But that's a different story. But yeah.
But the thing is,
please.
They could do a quarter to point, right? They could make the points not as big, and then people can still Sigma raid because it could be a point getter. They can make it a quarter of the points, or even less, 0.1% of a point. But also it has to score towards the incursion so that people want to do it. General Arc, any thoughts regarding that? And then we'll go to Abs.
Sure.
I think you're eating a sandwich. Yeah, he's having No, it's a tuna sandwich he's having. Yes, Abs?
Yeah, with regard to the...
Why do people have a tuna sandwich at this time? I mean, it's...
okay. Rating. It's going to become a little bit more necessary since they've upgraded the amount that you're converting from regular to Sigma. So I found that I kind of had an equilibrium, and I did run out at one point. So I popped some tokens, and that got me through. And I found that I did have to raid. Now with triple the pulls, I know that number is going to go down. So raiding is going to be very much something I'm looking at doing.
Oh, great. Yeah, very good at looking at that. Putz says, and he's reminding you, Quazel, speaking of institutional memory, and my mind's gone dead, incursions, what they tried was not new. It was rehashed from a failed attempt 4 years ago. They put us on 2 different servers to score, thus no PvP chances. Same thing happened 4 years ago. They don't remember what we do. Yeah, I couldn't even remember that. So thanks for reminding me on that one.
You remember those swarm events where we kind of had like the switch left and right, and so like a few hours attacking and then defending, and people did never do that like that they planned, and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And I think raiding is definitely should be a major part of it. I just think that I know their argument could be that there is an SLB, or what was it, SLB or an SMS? I can't remember. What SLB on the side, which you can score points and get stuff. No, but you need to make it part of the scoring mechanic. Even if you dump the scoring down, is just that.
Yeah, make it a % of it, or even less than that. Or find another scaling to it that works with your Armada stuff, so that Armadas still feel valuable to do because they contribute. and then that's just a math problem. Like cut it down way enough to make it a small number.
Yes, but
And
also
then,
quite
there you go.
useful. Clarky says we need another reminder to Scopely that TC SMS resets when Abilak TC starts. Cool. Yeah, no problem. We can suggest that to them and send it within the chain just to remind me regarding it. Hopefully they would have to do that. Stretch. Yes, I am. Hydrate. No, I don't like water. I'm kidding. I will do that. I have been doing a posture check because I sit on a very weird ergonomically made chair, which I use on set because, you know, a lot of sitting and all that sort of stuff that you've got to do every single time.
Aren't you just itching with childlike curiosity?
They're itching with childlike curiosity, according to them, Quasel, which I think is quite fun. Posture is important. SLB, sorry, Putz is right. And then Brian Racer is calling for marbles, which I think we'll get there. Any last questions, any last bits we'd like to add in? It'd be a nice little finish today. It's been a lovely, lovely day. I was really looking forward to today's thing. So remember, remind all your alliance mates, remind everybody. I'd love to get to 1,000 followers soon. The reason I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers because it unlocks something else that I can bring to the community. 2, it means that people can go and get the PC. Don't miss out on this PC. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Well, it could be once in a 3 lifetimes opportunities and stuff like that. Also, get yourselves ready because I'm hoping by this year we will create a European adventure of a Star Trek STFC Briefings sponsored convention in London. So something that we've been working for in a long time. And I'm allowed to say the Royal Albert Hall has allowed us to bring people in. We will be organizing as well 3, depending on the war and what happens with that and how the fuel goes, there'll be 3 chartered flights from the US. So I'm going to try and get some really good people to come across as well. That will be helpful. But it'll be discounted. It won't be free, but it will give a discount. So I think a European type thing would be absolutely amazing with that. So it'll probably be closer towards Christmas, might trickle into the new year, depending on how I do stuff. But I'm just trying to organize the last bits with that. But it'd be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's because I just think that the European side, we'd love to have a few things. So something that we'll be announcing soon. Just keep an eye on it.
Talking about conventions.
Yeah. Yeah.
If anybody's in the area,
yeah, please.
22nd May to 25th, there's the FedCon. I'm not going to attend the FedCon, but you might be able to see me or Minimable or DVD Viper and a few others that will be in Cologne or Bonn, like that's where the FedCon is starting.
Yeah.
So get in touch if you're in the area. I'm sure we're going to organize something over there.
Yeah. What are the dates again? From when to when?
22nd of May to 25th, we are in the area. I think the main meetup might be on the 22nd. That's at least currently the thing Viper's going for.
Nice. Yeah,
but
that sounds great.
I'm not going to the FedCon, so I have all those days if somebody really wants to see me. But, you know, I have warned you. You're doing it on your own volition, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And also, you know, please go because I think it'd be great. And you've got loads of fantastic German community as well who, you know, you guys should be there. Go and meet Quasel. Go and meet Minnie Mabel. Go and meet DWD Viper. And it goes till the 25th, which is an interesting date because the day after, who knows what's going to happen. But
yeah, I mean, it's
yeah.
Flights back might be on the 25th. But for example, I'm flying in the evening because I got pretty cheap flights still. Despite all the war stuff, it's interesting.
Yeah, no, like it's a struggle right now. Some of the flights heading in some directions, but I think we're not going to struggle to get US to UK back, or even Europe to UK. You know, I don't think that will be an issue. But it's just if someone's coming from like somewhere else, so they have to go round the long way round basically to get somewhere. So we just have to be careful. KJ's going to supply the plane tickets with Delta. No, he's not. Absolutely not. I have to do a few plans and things like that to that. So hopefully we can make that happen. Royal Albert Hall already said yes, by the way, Ricardo. So that's not a problem. And BAFTA are going to sponsor it because they're part of me, and the Academy. The Oscars are going to open up and sponsor it as well. My Cherry Tree will get involved. Holy shit energy and people like that as well. One last thing from E11E before we move on. Says, anyone having thoughts on having something fun for incursions like Rialta base PvP or something like that? I love that ship and it's got a lovely little refit, right? which I think is quite cool. So I think that would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Or we can buy a Spirit Airlines plane. Well, yes, Taco, I'll come to you for the money required to do that, which I have none of. So you're going to have to fund it in some way. Right, everybody, let's go into Twitch. Tell everyone, ready for some giveaways. Let's get into some marbles. Get in there, people. Get your friends in. Get your people in. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's kick it off. Here we go. Wait for it. For a mug, exclamation point, play into the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get yourselves in there. Marbles on the wall. Let's win some things. While that's happening, I'm going to change a few things on my OBS. So prep the predictions as well, please, NetNiv, if that's possible. That'd be amazing. So that we have that ready to go. People, exclamation point play. Remember,
do you want to change the streaming category as well?
It's done already. It's done. It's live already. Live.
Ah, okay. My client was delayed. Sorry, didn't say anything.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know. It's all that, and then
yeah, sorry, you're a pro. I knew it. I should have known it.
No. It's always good to get a reminder. We are doing marbles now. Come and join and win. See if any stragglers want to
get your marble on the board.
Get your marble on the world. I heard you do the commentary, then went to Jason V-Neck, which did quite a good job with it as well. With tiny Quazel, tiny little piece of Quazel. It was so funny. It made me.
I almost won it. It would have been so funny.
If he did that and you won it, it would be the best race of all over. It'll be so cool. And then we'll try and support somebody really great. So stay on here as well. Let's do that. Exclamation point play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Last board over here. Wow, we got to... X Danger has joined us, and that's 830. We're getting really close. We're only 170 away from the dream follow. We have over 1,200 people in my Discord. I wonder where the rest are to try and do the following. Exclamation point play. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Here we go. If we get the hype train going as well, it'll be amazing. Oh my God, how many viewers? Here we go. I'm going to press start in 3, 2, 1. To win a mug from STFCbriefings.com. Liverpool Football Club's, Leicester Football Club's Fox fan. Pierre Mears there, Mickey the Moose. Remember, 50 bits or more to cause havoc. I'm about to go. Here we go. Yeah, crazy. You do need a mug. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 10 seconds. Let's get in there. You know me, I like to get through marbles. There's no faffing around. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get yourself in there.
And throw your bits.
Here we go. Yeah, 50 bits or more. Here we go. The race has begun. Here we go. Can we get Nay Nevers going way ahead of everybody else? 100 bits by Simon Says. 100 bits by JP. By the way, everybody, big shout out please to JP. He has made affiliate today. JP, congratulations on making affiliate. Let's celebrate it with one of the greatest races of all time. JP, well done on doing that. Someone give him a shout out please in the one of our moderators. Please give us a little shout out to JP. PCS for making affiliate today. Congratulations, my lovely friend. Well done. Ryan Racer, some freelancer, and Iron Fister with 100 bits each. Fisty, I didn't realize you were here, buddy. How are you doing? Simon Says just died. Ascendancy got thrusted, which is quite an interesting thing to experience right now. Ascendancy just died. Panda Pirate just died. Virtual Army just died. Grand just died. Lady Command just died. Crazy just died. The race continues. Macan is in the lead. We're on a level 1 hype train. We keep it going. Can we get it going all the way? He gets round the corner. Can he avoid the bombs? Captain Roshi. Raptor Roshi's gone way ahead. He's got a chance here. Some bits could cause some havoc here. 100 bits by Flossie trying to cause some madness. Remember, this goes to Ambitious About Autism Charity. Everything's going there. Maka, you got swapped. Rucker, you died. Shondog, you died. But the battle's still between Goovy, McCann, and my Sirvam, who swapped himself to the front. Hello there, John D. Groovy is now taking the lead. Can anyone throw anything else in? Here we go, here we go. Goofy's working his way around. Goofy's trying to make some amazing things happen. He's going round the roundabout, heading his way down, and downhill is good. Sir Dan's at the 4th place, looking at them, hoping they'll mess up and see what happens. And Goofy is going way ahead. He's past the pegging tools, as JP likes to enjoy. JP, whatever you do in your personal life, that's quite fun. Yeah, so JP loves a little bit of pegs that are sticking up in the air. Goofy just died from a pegging, and we worked our way through as they worked their way in. And McCann and Sirdance, who's going to make it through? Who's going to make it through the hoop? McCann misses. Sirdance misses. Marcia misses. X-Danger, you just followed and you just won instantly. Pegged to death, Draven says. Pegged to death. 50 bits by Welsh Warlock. Sent to everyone dying and everywhere. X-Danger, 23110. Congratulations. You have won a mug from STFCbriefings.com. So what you got to do is !Discord in the chat. Come and follow us on Discord. Find me on the right-hand side. Nigel, DM me with your screenshot of this when you see it appear. And you have won a mug from STFCbriefings.com. You can choose any mug you like. There's over 50 to choose from, which are fantastic. Please come in. You can choose what you like, and you have won that for free. Congratulations. Now, you have been registered. Yes, exactly. 2 minutes on the hype train, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes. We need 2 subs or 950 bits. We do have this discount on, so it's cheaper with the subs. Here, 2 subs. X-Danger, congratulations on winning a mug. Can you just say in the chat, yes, I want to win a mug? Yes or no, you're happy to do that. You've done 2 races, 1 win. Come on, X-Danger. Type in the chat. Oh, Omega J, welcome with your 5 stream streak. Okay, X-Danger, I'm going to wait for you in Discord. I hope you made it in time. Here we go. Let's play the next race. We got 1 minute, 40 seconds. Exclamation play in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Chance to win another mug. Mug number 2 of 5. And then, here we go. We have a prediction up as well from Netavia Knit. Natavia Knit, because it's Mother's Day, Natavia Knit, which is the mother of Netniv, or Netniv, pretending to be the mother to his children. Okay, 950 bits or 2 subs to get us to the next level. Let's go, let's go, go. Get your channel points in. 1,000! Cheered bits by Flossie. Wow! I think that's preset it. It's going to be chaos. Flossie, thank you for your generosity. What incredible moment that is. Sends us to the next level. We're 4 subs away from completing level 2 as well. We're so close. Exclamation point play. And don't forget your channel points. I'll wait for you. We've got 4 minutes to get us going. What a way to crack on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Go, go, go. We got 200 plus people. We got 107 in here at least. Let's go, let's go, let's go. 10 plus 100k channel points on the line from Ascendancy. He's putting everything on the line here, so you're gonna have to hope these 1,000 bits maybe give you an idea of what's going to happen as we kick off. Anyone else? Exclamation point play. Make sure you get your predictions in. Are we done with the predictions? I think we are. So here we go. I'm gonna press start. Chance to win. Let's go. 10 seconds to go. And here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. A chance for marbles. Crazy. I think you're in. 2, 1. And we kick off. Chance to win a mug. Come on, Crazy. This is your chance here. I have a weird feeling. Let's see what the bits are going to happen and do. Everything's sort of moving across. Atsuma's in the lead. Going way ahead of everyone else. Trying to work their way through. Those 1,000 bits did not bank up in time, which means they've got a chance here. Someone's predicted Brian Racer throws 100 bits in. Gives himself a boost. And then, let's see what he does to everyone. Dandesh swaps with Kelrick. Taxfoxopia got iced. And J-Babes is just like got killed with a death that she said, I love you, mother, at the end, which is great. Vega sent it with 100 bits. Kuldrog has sent himself way ahead. Let's keep going, keep going, keep going. And there's a bomb there, and you missed it here. Omega J's trying to take the lead. Omega J's trying to work his way forward. Oh, and then another one just died. Atsuma died. LFC Fox fan just died. Murphy just died. Studio 506 me just died as well. Mad Hatter's dead. They're working their way through. Oh, what a battle this is. Some freelancers trying to work his way in. Jim PI, Domo, they're all trying to chase it at the end. But some freelancers right there at the end. You can see what's happening here. Is that battle going to continue? As they work their way down, we can see people going down. Some freelancers, looks like he's in the lead, but he's not, because we're waiting for those down there who are going to get way ahead of him. Those go down. And Albatron is way ahead. Got a chance here. Just Kevin just threw 100 bits in. Some freelancer with his 100 bits. And everyone's dying. CB2, you got Easy As Pie died. Tilders died. Susie died. Socio died. Fully Dean dies. Lady Command just died. Dundas died. MJ Hatter just died. Q-Dog B. Lurkin just died. Milkroy just died. Joburg just died. Is Abs going to be the one that wins? Abs, you're going really slow.
Beans.
No beans. I don't want beans. Beans on toast, maybe. Abs got a chance to win this. Albatron's got a chance to win this. Abs is... Oh, you missed. Draven's right behind him. Draven's got a chance here to win. Draven's, you gotta do it. Draven wins. Draven wins. Brian Racer is right behind him with his 100 bits. Almost caused everything to havoc. Draven, you played it well. You called the beans. You won. Exclamation point Discord, please, buddy. Find me on the right-hand side. I know you're not on my Discord at the moment. Please click on my name. Screenshot this when it pops up. And then DM me with the mug of your choice. Exclamation point merch in the chat as well to see what's in the merch store. Find a lovely mug that you like. If you wish to purchase anything else, please do. Yeah.
Where's the line?
Yeah, I don't know what the line is. What's the line? Yeah.
Wait, what? And that's the bottom line, because Cold Steve said so.
Cold Steve did say so. Draven, you have won. And the final results, over 10. Netniv, we're on 16. Nutsa, I want to give you a shout out, buddy. Nutsa has donated yet another bit of money for Ambitious About Autism, and we're 100 quid away, $100 of X-Wish point tip, and we're only 100 quid away from reaching our little target, only 100 quid. So if you do wish to donate to them, it's X-Wish point tip into the chat, and then click on that. We're only $100 away, or 100 pounds, whatever that is in dollars.
And we need 3 more subs or 1.3k bits.
Yeah, 3 more says 1.k bits. We haven't got many to go. Let's go. Let's pay out the prediction. 40 seconds to go. If anyone can do 3 subs or more, that'd be amazing. 5 subs or more, you have a discount, 35%. Go. 30 seconds left. Anyone can do 3 more subs. 3 more subs to get us to the next level. If anyone wants to do it, this is your chance. And the prediction paid out. Who won the most there, Netniv, as we're about to lose this hype train? Defense.
It was. Oh, 1 second. I had it.
Fuel with 5 gifted sends us the next level. Love you, Fuel.
It was Ascendancy who gained 20k.
Ascendancy, you won. Wait, out of his 100k, he got 20k. Fuel, thank you so much for your wonderful. You gifted loads of stuff, and also to an account that looks like completely fake in every way possible. But thanks for doing that. His just silly. Hey, just silly. One.
Don't break your tongue. Be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
It sounds risky.
Yeah, it sounds risky. Lukey, Gonthros, drummer, dreamer. Welcome,
Nigel,
people. Yes, go ahead.
He could be E1's brother.
Ah, yes. Silly. Yeah, you're right. EE11E11E11E. Brother could have made it in. X-Wish one play. Let's go. Let's join into the chat. Chance for win mug number 3 out of 5. Let's get in there. You might be able to do something really exciting. Netniv is got too many mugs. Quasel will win a mug. He's got to be. So would it be E2 E? Well, maybe, but the brother could have a different name. He could be, something else. STFC dated Jess, you made it in last minute. Here we go. I'm about to press the button. Iron Fister, you're in. So what do we need from the hype train? We need 2 subs or 900 bits to get us to the next level. Here we go. And remember, if you want to donate directly, you can. In Worlder, mashed potato. You guys may in, but press start. Here we go. Pressing start. 10 seconds now. Last people to get in. We're over 118 people in the marble. Chance to win a mug. Why wouldn't you want to win a mug? What else are you going to put your coffee in? And if you like tea, well, that's a lost-in situation. Here we go. The race begins. 200 bits by Simon to cause havoc straight away. Simon gets 4 boosted. TJ Hooker gets dingled. Iron Fister got 20 times the boost because he threw 1,000 bits. Wow, Iron Fister, you wonderful man. Absolute insanity. And people have been thrusted. Broken Wolf's being dingled. Even JP is being jealous of the dingling that he got. JP, the new affiliate of Twitch, is even jealous with that. Indie Hoister Trekkie is in the lead. Indie Hoister Trekkie's gone way ahead. Indie Hoister Trekkie's like, ha. Everyone doesn't know what I am. MJ had just died. Mufasa just died. Everywhere. GemPI just died. What a battle this is. Another 100 bits by some freelancer. 50 bits by Brian Racer. Some freelancer with another 100 bits to try and cause some havoc. Everyone's dying. Indie Hoosier Techie is straight ahead. Indy still ahead. Indy, you just died. E11E just died. Gunner just died. Brian Racer just died. Evil Carnic just died. Virtual Army just died. Death on Arrival just died. Moth just died. Miss Highland just died. Everyone's back the way through. Here we go. Level 4 hype train. We've only got 4 subs or 1.k 8 bits to keep us going all the way. And you can see who's in the lead. What a battle this is. Ostis trying to wake his way through, but Vega or Kirkle Gelner, it's his birthday, which means it's a great time to win. On his birthday, Monocle's right behind him, CCB Hawks, John Drell, Karasatach, Rep Zunhar, they're all battling their way through. Monocle's working way through Karasatach, TCB Hawks. TCB Hawks is getting the lead, but Ostis is right behind him. Any more bits to try and cause some havoc, but he's going to gamble to try and win it you know, sort of officially. But Monocle just went, haha, I'm ahead of all of you. Monocle's got in the lead. It's still a difficult finish, though, Netniv. He still get past Mustachio roundabout, which is always a difficult roundabout because you don't know which way the mustache is going. And then Rep Zonhat has got a chance here. John Drell's right behind him. Monocle, though, gets past it. Goes by Pebble Alley. He works away by Pebble Alley. That's not something that's in the bottom of your toilet, Pebbles. That is Pebble Alley. And it's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson's, junior's brother. Monocle's still ahead. But then Ricardo. Oh my God, you hit the rim and failed. Captain Spike, who's going to win it? Karasata, you just died. Rep Zoop, you just missed. TCB Hawks, we win. TCB Hawks is the winner. You won a mug from STFCbriefings.com. Congratulations, TCB Hawks. That's absolutely superb. Well done, buddy. That's absolutely brilliant. Simon says you are second, easy as pie, third. TCB Hawks, you know what to do. Exclamation point Discord. You're already part of the Discord. Find me right outside. Nigel, DM me. Choose a mug. Exclamation point merch. In the chat, you can look, find the mug that you really enjoy, pick a really good one, and then send me the link to it. I will send you a redeem link in return as a thank you for your wonderful support on the stream. Oh, we only had 8 finishers this time. All right, here we go. We're going mug number 4. Here we go. Mug number 4, everybody. Let's go. Exclamation point play. Let's go. TCB Hawks, congratulations on that win. Can you win 2 in a row? If you win 2 mugs today, you can turn it into a t-shirt. 2 mugs equals 1 t-shirt. Wow, someone's rocket type thing has just arrived. Exclamation point play. Let's go. Hype Train's level full. We only need 4 subs or 1.8 bits. Is that another prediction? Nope.
That is another prediction.
Another prediction is in there. Channel points also can be gambled here. You can throw everything on the line. NetNiv, DefSpeed, what's that? Now you have been registered for a non-existent duck race, Clarky. Unlucky, buddy. So you're saying 2 mugs equals 1 shirt. Yeah, exactly. If you win 2 mugs today, you can get 1 shirt. Or you can hold off the 2 mugs, get to 2 mugs and win 1 shirt. We're not here to discriminate. If you win 3 times in a row, then you should buy a lottery ticket and then give me your lottery ticket so I can win. Wow!
Guest!
Captain Chris Barrett with 5 gifted. Thank you so much, buddy. Such kindness and brilliance. Thank you again for everything you do. That's going to go to such a great place. Thanks, everybody. 108 in these marble race. Keep going, people. Exclamation point play. 2 mugs, 1 cup. Yeah, no. 2 cups, 1 shirt. Wait, one of them is a joke. I don't know which one it is. We're still going. We're level 6 hype train. Level 5 hype train with 5 subs to finish it off. Absolutely brilliant. Exclamation point play. Let's go. E11E. I think you made it. Some freelancer. I think you made it. Christian, you made it. Mug number 4, otherwise known as NetNiv's face. Admiral Wilder is already preloaded with a few Brian Racers preloaded. Here we go. We're starting 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. The race begins instantly and sees in the lead. Here we go. They're quite ahead. Quorums get there. Foster's just been restarted. In-Worlder just got boomed. Easy as Pie just got iced. Martok just got thrusted and he really enjoyed it. The lead is continuing. Bardo, you just died. Virtual Army, you just died. Drastic Leak, you just died. Killer Angel, you're working your way through. Just in case you don't know what NL stands for, he's from the Netherlands, so that's quite exciting. I'm in 2nd place and I just died. No, I didn't die. Oh, yes, I died now. Okay, that's amazing.
I thought it stood for number 1 loser.
Yes, exactly. Panda Pirate, you're in the lead somehow. Now, Panda Pirate's gone way ahead. He's got a chance here. Everyone's trying to boost. Just Kevin with 100 bits as well to try and cause some havoc. Mad Hatter, Panda Pirate, you fell through the wrong hole. I don't think you've ever heard that before, but I think you seem to hear it there, and they go, "Oh, Hannah," as you died. But Tin Man Trek, you landed in the right place. You've got a chance here. E11E just died, and you've got an easy finish. It's only a hole. You've just got, sort of nailed a hole. You've just got to nail the hole, just nail the hole. It's just like it'd be JP. We can watch JP. Here we go. That new affiliate of Twitch. Let's watch JP, the super affiliate of Twitch. Affiliate legend JP's got in there. Make sure. Let's give a shout out, NetNiv, please, in the chat. Shout out to JP because he's done such a great job. Let's see if we can get him some more followers and for the wonderful job he's done. That's what she said from Ghost Pepper. Did you say it? I didn't know you said it. Oh, that's quite interesting. You said it. It works its way through. Evil Norik, Milkroy, Just Kevin, Quazel, Fuzzy Tribble, Relentless, Easy as Pie, Susie, Clarky, everyone's dying. JP is still trying to work his way through. JP's missed the hole. Oh, and retrieving wins. MJ Hat 2nd. Oh, and JP is third. And as they say, when you're an affiliate,
disappointed.
Yeah, when you're affiliate, you're in the top 3. And MJ Hat, and we've got 2 affiliates on there, and they're retrieving. Retrieving, are you going to be retrieving a mug from the store? So retrieving, find me on the right-hand side, pick a mug from the store, !merch, and you are very welcome to pick a wonderful, delicious, lovely, wonderful mug that you can put your Oat Cortado in it. Retrieving is the winner. Congratulations, Retrieving, for winning mug number 4.
So that's 10 plus again.
And we have, yes, 10 plus again. While we do that, and if the hype train keeps going, we keep going with the giveaway. So number 5, either the last one or the hype train keeps us going. Here we go. Exclamation point play in the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So all we need is 4 subs or 1.9k bits. Who is the big winner there with the channel points there, NetNiv?
Well, Ascendancy went in big with that one, but Killer Angel came out with it.
Oh my God, never lose. And NL stands for never lose. And did he win massive points?
He put in 31 and got out 82. So yeah,
that's prefer.
Hey,
yeah.
Where's the line?
What's the line?
Where?
What?
Keep going. That's the bottom line because Cold Steve said so.
Oh, Admiral Wilder, thank you so much. Cold Steve does said though. Admiral Wilder, your kindness means the world. We keep going with the hype train. Thank you so much. It keeps us going. Any more for any more. This is awesome. This is awesome. Yes. We need. I'll get more redeems and more fun stuff into this. But we're prepping for something quite special, so you guys will know when it happens. Here we go. Exclamation point play into the chat. Last few people. Let's get yourselves in. About to press start. Mug number 5. We keep going to mug number 6. We keep the hype train going. Here we go. We should be able to make it through and still have a hype train. Beans. Oh, yeah. The last time someone said beans, they won. So Mad Hatter's using that as a tactic to see if they can win. And we got into the lead. Let's see what happens here. Anyone going to throw any bits in? Studio MD's in the lead, but then defensive... defensive do and just die. Defensive do, we just watch you die. That was very disappointing and quite a big death. As we keep going, there's lots of people dying left, right, and center. Anyone else throwing bits? Remember, 50 bits or more causes two things to happen. 100 bits cause 10 things to happen to loads of players. Studios 506 is getting ahead. Everyone's battling their way through. Look at all these explosions that are happening. Jurassic League just died. Melkroy just died. Evil Carnic just died. Evil XP just died. There's just more people throwing stuff like Dardo just say posture check. I am posture checking. Let's go, let's go, let's go, Lady Commands. Try and throw everything in there. Goovy and TCB Hawks. TCB Hawks is trying to convert his mug into a t-shirt. He's battling for it. He's got a chance. We're watching Panda Pirate because we love him. Come on, Panda, if you can go a little bit faster. Come on, Panda.
A great plan.
Yes, what's the plan, Quazel?
As soon as the match bell rings,
yes,
you will punch Corey straight in the groin.
Oh, yeah, so punch Corey in the groin. Okay, that's interesting. Quazel just wants to punch you in the groin to win. Sounds like a very exciting way to do things. Come on, guys, let's go, let's go, go. Let's keep going, let's keep going. Any more bits and any more. This is one of the calmest races of all time. Tavi Mosa deserves a win. Tavi Mosa works her way round. Tavi Mosa goes absolutely round the roundabout, the S shape of doom. We call it the snicket in the UK, a snicket. We're just going down a snicket. That's actually a term
but
for
will
it.
he make it?
Smashing, a snicket. If you know you're from the north of England, you understand what a snicket is, which is going round an S-shaped, tiny, sort of alleyway in a corner. Tavi Mosa, you've got to win this. You've got a chance here. There's no one stopping you, and then you just exploded. Why did you hit the bomb? Ormazud! Ormazud deserves a chance here. Ormazud, you've won it. Ormazud wins! Ormazud wins! Some freelancer threw the 100 bits at the last minute trying to cause some havoc, but Ormazud, nay, never. Martok, GS. View, Lady Patu. Ormazud, you have won. Congratulations, Ormazud. Very well deserved, my friend. Congratulations. Exclamation point Discord. I don't think I've got you in our Discord. Please come and join. Find me on the right-hand side. Nigel, exec producer. Click on my name. And go to exclamation point merch or find the merch store, stfcbriefings.com. Find any mug you like and turn it into a mug that you want. And that'll be something else. So well done, Ormazud. That's a great win for you, buddy. And since the hype train's still going, we go for one more. So let's try and speed it through because I'd rather give away more if we can. Let's go. Exclamation point play in the chat. Mug number 6. Let's get this hype train up and going. 6 subs or 3K bits to get us to the next level. Here we go, here we go. Exclamation point play into the chat. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Wow, someone rattled the whole of the the marbles contingent with that one. Let's go. Here we go. A chance here. Oh my God, Beach Whale, I just read your funny joke. Yeah, keep going. Exclamation point play into the chat. Let's go. Quack. No, that's a non-existent thing. Yellow, you got yourself in. Let's go. We're going.
That's not true. Quack is just existing,
Yeah. You're now registered for a non-existent duck race, Lady Command. There you go, non-existent duck race. Crazy, you made it in. Ricardo, you made it in.
We have a minute left on the hype train, so go 6 subs or 3 bits, and we can do another round.
Yeah, exactly. 45 seconds left. This is awesome. Remember, it all goes to charity, so all helps out. 40 seconds to go. We need the 6 subs or 3K bits. All right, here we go. I'm about to press ducks. The race has begun. Here comes the race, and I'm starting. Broken Wolf, you made it in. Mosher, you made it in. Press start. I'm pressing start. 10 seconds now. Here we go. This will be the last race unless we get this. 20 seconds left to get us 6 subs. Or 3K bits. Let's see how it goes. And the race has begun. Throw your bits in. Chance to do anything. Maybe we can get to the subs level. Let's see what's going to happen. The race has begun. Yeah, keep going. 10 seconds left on this hype train. This looks like it's going to be the last race. Some freelancer with 100 bits to try and throw us in there.
So.
And 1 second left, and we are done with that hype train. Congratulations, everybody, on winning that Fuel. You just died to death beyond deaths, which is quite sad. Thank you so much for the hype train, ladies and gentlemen. Really lovely to have that in. They Never Fuel. Panda Pirate, you just died. Virtual Army just died. Bernardo, you just died as well. Bernardo, which is everything. Lady Batu, you just died to death. Jim P.I., Goofy, Mufasa, and Lucia, Heretic, Vinny, Omega J, J-Babes. My God, so many people have died. And so many people have died to death. Thank you very much, everybody, for your generosity today. Absolutely brilliant. Keep it going. Last little bit of this race. Chance to win there, but Flossie takes the lead with her non-marbly marble, which looks like a very complicated, which is why it's not going fast, Flossie. Aerodynamics. What is that thing? It goes through. It looked like a vase or a duck or something that's working its way through. Let's go. You're going to make it. Confianza, you just died. Everyone just died. STFC Data Jester died. Panama just died. Flossie's still in the lead. Flossie's like, yeah, whatever. I'm ahead of all of you. Screw you all. Flossie's there. She's getting ahead of everyone. Karasatak just took the lead. Karasatak's trying to work her way through. But then Flossie and Karasatak are battling. Who's going to get there? But the person ahead is Lady Command. Lady Command, you've got a chance here. But Lady Command, you're messing it up. Why are you staying behind everybody? You need to go ahead. Lady, come on. Go. Let's see what's going to do. Broken Wolf, Yellow. Everyone's trying to work their way through. Lady Command still holding on with dear life. We're trying to watch Killer Angel, who never loses, to see whether he loses or not. LFC Fox fan. I've never seen so many people like you die so many times in my life. Ads. Sorry, Sarah Tatak. Someone give Karasatak a sub. I thought you'd be subbed by now. I mean, everyone's subbed, literally. MY Saha QB. Haisa. I hope you don't win because it's very hard to pronounce your name. M. Kilroy's got a chance here. M. Sobasa, but look at this. Netiv misses. Oh my God.
My nerves.
Mahisa. MHYSAQB. You are the winner. Misa, you won. Exclamation point Discord, please come and join our Discord. Find me on the right-hand side. Nigel, exec producer, you have won a mug from STFCbriefings.com. Congratulations, Misa.
Congratulations.
And you have won a mug. Celebrations to all the fantastic work you guys have done. And everything to support this channel is very well deserved. Well done, Mahaisa. Find me. I am on Discord. Thank you. Just find me on the right-hand side. DM me. Go to stfcbriefings.com. Find anything you'd like to see. And send it to me that you want to sort of get. And that'll be amazing to look. I'm just going to keep a close eye on who we can potentially raid. Anyone doing STFC, let me know. That'll be amazing because I haven't really got much of a choice except one person, which I might do now. I'm on an ad. I can't screenshot. Yeah, don't worry about screenshotting. No need to screenshot. It's all good. Just send Nigel a PM. Exactly with that. No need to screenshot. It's all good. I've got it for you. So, guys, I would love to rate big because I'm trying to make a point to her, this person. So I'll play the video as long as you promise you stay here. Yes, Omega J, mention your birthday celebrations, of course, buddy. Mention it without any problem at all. Let me play the amazing intro, which has a little twist, maybe some clues, And I'll say thank you again. And until next week.
Close? Never.
See you soon.
Not from Nigel.
Never.
Are you serious?
Oh my God, my brain's about to go this.
Space, the final frontier.
These are the continuing voyages of the Starship Enterprise.
Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds.
Boldly going where no man, where no one has gone before.
Warp 1, engage!
They used to say if a man could fly, he'd have wings. But he did fly. He discovered he had to.
Where a wiser man would have left.